Please continue.
All made your way to Brynthia. I lost my train of thought. That's where I got lost at.
I ruined everything.
Technically, that was me.
Made your way over to Brynthia.
He runs it.
Went through the castle where you all will be staying, and Seiravis got some news about a meeting going to happen in Paiju. The capital city of the Pachapian Empire.
I like how the name of that Pachapian Empire.
As you all get ready and do what you need to do around the city, we have Laena going to go take a dip.
Dip. She dipping
with her water weasel.
And
water weasel.
Seiravis has gone off on his own and met up with...
You literally told me his name earlier today.
Met up with Earthek.
Earthek.
Oh, that's not what we talked about. Never mind.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't either.
Met up with Earthek and said that he would be able to receive an audience with a certain someone, and we shall pick up there. This won't work.
Literally.
This does not work for me today. So, excuse me.
And I'm still disguised as an older human.
Yes. Earthek comes back from behind the curtain and says, Mr. Prescott, Fair is waiting for you.
Oh, that's terribly lovely. Thank you very much, and lead the way.
He goes and you see that he has this very nice purple curtain that's coming down from the door. He holds one open and lets you pass and starts leading you down a spiral staircase.
Okay.
When you reach the bottom of the staircase, I don't know why you don't want to work with me today. And we're not having music. You get down to the bottom of the spiral staircase, and he opens the door, and in front of you, you see the familiar drow that has been accompanying you throughout these meetings. Fair waiting for you.
Fair.
Yeah, I know you don't need the spelling.
I do.
No, you don't. You're not there.
I know. That's why I didn't move.
Oh, good evening. Or afternoon, Fair. How are you doing today?
I'm not too bad. What brings you to come see me?
Well, I was swinging by to see if you guys had anything to do in Paiju. It seems I will be traveling there soon, and was wondering if you had anything there. And I was wondering if this I heard rumor of some creature that could possibly change shape. Long black hair, long nails. Seems of some interest to me, and someone had spoken to me of it, and I can't quite place it in anything I've ever ran into or heard of.
Shapeshift. I can't quite seem to recall. I know there have been plenty of shapeshifters, but I do not recall anything about anything looking quite like that.
Yes, I know these shapeshifter things are terribly, difficult to track down. Given that they change shape, I'm not even sure that this is the shape that the thing is normally in.
Yes, it's very interesting. You don't hear about shapeshifters much on this end of town.
No, it was off a ways a bit, and apparently someone saw it 10 years ago. It just, it was something interesting to me.
10 years ago?
Yes.
For something to happen that long ago, is this anything that happened nearby here?
No, it does seem like it was further away. I believe somewhere in Lacria even. It's rumors that I'm chasing around, so I'm still not too sure, but I figure you've got your ear in places that I can't get mine.
Yes, but you keep proving yourself as a very mysterious man, Mr. Prescott.
Oh, I don't know that I'm being mysterious. Sometimes I can be resourceful.
But having knowledge of anything in Lacria is quite unusual for over here.
Well, yeah, I mean, we all have our contacts.
Well, clearly, but even I have not heard this, and I have contacts in Lacria.
Oh, well, that's weird.
That's why it's mysterious.
We must compare notes sometimes.
We surely must. I do know that there was something about shapeshifters, none to that description. But there was rumor that Borikuma was working on some sort of mind control for beasts. Not just like training animals, but monsters.
That sounds rather horrifying.
But for that to be... and I know that they were focusing primarily shapeshifters, but this project ended like 150 years ago. For anything to still be under the effect will be highly unlikely. And you said you were heading to Paiju.
Yes. It seems I have business that will take me there, and I'm not sure. I'm going to leave in the next few days, I believe.
Well, I'm not sure if you have any connections in Paiju yourself.
I know a few people, not strong connections, no.
Because I might be able to get you something from the Grand Library that might shed some more details into this project.
That would, yes.
I do know that they keep records on that type of thing. Pointy strings might be a bit interesting. Just be careful on who you tell. Not sure if they might have ears anywhere on this end of the country.
It's quite right. I'll take your advice on that. Is there anything that you need?
Yes, actually. I do request something from you. Especially since you're heading to Paiju. There's a book I am looking for that can only be taken, the only known whereabouts is in the Grand Library. I currently cannot go there and retrieve it myself, but I would be very grateful if you would bring it to me.
And yes, and what's the title? Do you have a...
I sure do. If I do recall...
Aaron, do you have a contact in the Grand Library? You said I could possibly find information from somebody there.
Yes, I do. His name is Sanaa.
Sanaa?
He is a half-orcish fellow. A bit brash from time to time, but...
Oh, aren't they always?
Yes. Most of the time they are. But he does have his benefits.
Oh, don't they all?
It is... The book that I am looking for is called Magic and the Weave.
Magic and the Weave, huh?
Yes.
I will see what I can do. And your friend Sanaa has...
He knows
access?
He knows the librarian. He should be able to get you to that part of the library. It is very under lock and key for what you are, but Magic and the Weave should be not too difficult to find.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I mean, sure, it's a book. It shouldn't be no trouble at all. If it is, I mean, that's resources that can be.
Like, well, I think that's all I need from Paiju. Yeah, when you do return, I might have more. I do have heard of something brewing in an island not too far from here. In the town of Alikuma. There has been some troublesome talk about some exchanges going on. I did send someone there who is more adept with the stealth to provide recon and get back to me. I do believe that it should be about a week or two before I hear back from him.
This sounds wonderful.
Yeah, I feel
I'm not sure how long I'll be in Paichu. The business dealings there could take, you know how negotiations go. It could go really fast and everybody's happy, but you know that's rarely the case.
Of course.
So, but yes, I will look into your book and I look forward to this. Before I leave, anything about, the other things that I mentioned, with this mysterious, shadow demons and whatnot?
I do, and I don't. All I have are rumors.
Rumors sometimes bear fruit.
I have rumors that there are people trying to control shadows. More than just your typical shadow user. Trying to harness the power of something. Like everything's just, all information seems to conflict with each other. So I can't really tell you much more besides that. I have some saying that there are people harnessing this darkness to become shadow themselves. Also, some even say the kings are in on it.
Very interesting.
Some say that people are trying to start an anarchy off these. I have no solid proof on anything.
It sounds very, very widespread. Well, I do hope you keep your ear out for something possibly a little more concrete, and I will continue my own research.
Of course.
If that's all you have, and that's all I have, then I bid you good day, Pharaoh.
Of course.
Or Fair, not Pharaoh, sorry.
Of course. Most people do get it wrong, even though I did expect more from you by now.
Sorry, I must have been thinking of your race.
I hate you.
And I'll bid him. So do have a lovely rest of your day, and when we meet again.
Of course.
And I'll tell
you know where to find me.
What kind of shop is this, anyways?
It's an herbalist shop.
Herbalist shop. Get that herb.
You go and you see that Earthek is now gone. And you go and you climb up the spiral staircase and you see that he is there, dealing with some standard customers just coming in and out. And he, as you go and you pass him, he just gives you a nod and...
Good day, Earthek.
Of course, you do the same.
And ding ding, out the door. I'm assuming there's a bell. Ding ding. Yeah, I'm assuming there's a bell.
Alright, let's see. What are you two doing?
How long are we going to be here for?
You right now, you have no idea. No one's told you a time frame.
Wait, do I know about the dinner?
No.
Nobody does.
Okay. Well, then I guess she's going to try and find Seiravis, because he mentioned a library that she wants to go to.
Okay, roll an investigation check for me.
I'm proficient proficient in that. 19.
Damn.
I rolled good.
It takes you about the better part of like an hour and a half before you do stumble across him in the hall, and we'll come back to that in a minute.
Oh.
What do you do?
Okay.
I'm going to read some of the book again, reread some of the book, and then I will be going to Melly's father's bakery to see if Melly's there.
Okay. You get there and you see that the shop right now is empty for the time being. They do have a sign up saying had to make a quick run. We'll be back. And you do know that at least twice a day they will run and get some extra supplies if they have been busy. And when you look around the shop, a lot of their supplies are dwindling down, and so you think that maybe they both Nellie and her father went out to go grab something.
Okay.
You know that it'll take maybe 20 minutes for them to come back.
I'll just wait.
Laena, what do you do?
Swimming.
Swimming?
She'll probably be out there for a couple hours. Her
Okay.
and Felix. She's swimming a bit.
Alrighty. Just a leisurely stroll.
Schwim. Leisurely schwim.
Leisurely
Schwim. Yeah, her and Felix, swimming underwater.
Are you
exploring.
going like near the docks or just staying near land?
I like to think she has like a area kind of further away from the docks, this little kind of cove-ish area that's more private that she goes and
Not how far out you go.
She probably, it's gonna be away from the docks, so I don't know.
But you staying near land, going out deep water.
She would venture out.
He said, "Please let me eat you with a shark."
Yeah. She'd do some exploring.
Roll
She's
a
having a good
perception
swim.
check for me.
Having a good swim. Not 20.
Nice. As you go and you are enjoying your swim, you see a couple of larger fish in the area, larger than normal. You think that you've maybe gone out a bit further than you normally have, but nothing really catches your eye as dangerous, and you enjoy your time.
Sounds like a good time.
Right. So, you see both Melly and Gregor come back from the shelf, both carrying large crates. You can barely see the top of Melly's hair as she is like struggling, like popping her head up every now and then just to see if she's going the right direction.
Poor Melly. I love Melly.
And they both come and plop these massive crates of fresh baked goods, and still some of them still steaming from just coming off the oven, and just some standard like wheat and all that for them to continue on.
I'm gonna run up and hug Melly.
You run up and hug Melly, and as she still hasn't really caught herself from the large weight that she was carrying, you actually almost football tackle her and take her back 5 feet as she had said, "Whoa, Nyla, what are you doing here?"
How have you been?
I've been fine, busy. Looks like something in town is going up when we've been getting a lot more visitors. I'm not quite sure why, but there have been rumors of some big meeting that's going to be happening soon. I'm not sure if this has anything to do with it. I'm not sure if you've heard anything, since I know you got some friends in some high places.
Well, I don't really know, but it's good to see you.
It's good to see you too. Has anyone been following you, or?
Not that I know of. But we went on an adventure and it was really cool. And I tried to pet a puppy, but it tried to bite me. And I almost got killed a couple times. That was really stressful.
Well, it's good to see you're not dead. So, yeah.
It was really stressful.
Puppies, like puppies or like puppies.
Puppy.
I don't know if those were puppies, man.
Well, they said they were wolves, which...
Wait, you tried to pet a wolf?
It just looks so fluffy.
What is wrong with you?
A lot.
Yeah.
Well, then, there was like these weird looking ugly things, and they were mean.
Weird looking ugly things can be offensive to some people.
Well, they weren't. Well... Okay. They were moderately okay weird things.
And what were these things?
What were they?
I wasn't there.
You don't know.
I think they were goblins.
Where were you that you found a goblin?
I don't know. Me and my people.
My people. Your people. My posse. That's safety from the puppies, mind you.
Went because one of them wanted to go to this place to find some things, so we went and found the things, and there were these goblin things, and then there were spiders, so many spiders.
She's jumping days. Oh yeah, she gotta get it all out.
Wait, so the goblins and the spiders were together?
No. They were like two different things. And there was this really big spider, and it tried to kill me, and then it like caught my one of the two of the I don't know people.
I titled this adventure Nyla Tries to Explain Things, Part 1. No longer looking for a kitchen.
Right. Name of this episode.
That's later.
Explaining.
Oh, yes. That's Part 2 later on.
It was crazy.
Like, how big spider?
Like a big spider! And I hate spiders!
Like, spider?
No. Like, spider!
Are you feeling okay?
Yes, I am feeling very stressed out, but I'm okay.
She is okay, everybody. She is okay.
Okay.
She just reaches down and hands you like a still very warm loaf. She's like, maybe you need to eat something.
Stick a bite straight out of the loaf. Oh wow, I do feel better.
Your blood sugar's low.
She could cry in her bread loaf.
It's a moist
Okay.
bread loaf
Oh,
now.
God.
So, after you had your fun with your big spider, is that the end of your adventure?
Was it?
Giant.
I forgot. Okay, anyway. So,
How could you forget? That was our first session.
right.
Nyla Tries to Find the Kitchen, Part 1.
Okay, so then. We were at this place and there was a bunch of these kind of moderately scary looking dudes.
Moderately scary looking dude.
Yes. I'm glad you get it.
Sure, let's go with.
So we were at this tavern inn kind of thing, and so you know how I like don't eat food unless I cook it?
Well, you just ate that loaf.
Well, that's because I trust you.
I didn't make it.
Don't tell me that! No, I don't want to eat it!
My father did.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay.
No,
She's like staring at the bread.
already half-eaten bread.
Whoa, okay. Well, I'm way off topic. Okay, so we were at this inn thing, and so I went to the kitchen, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna cook, because that's what I've done in the past couple inns that we've been at, right? So I went into the kitchen, and there is this huge thing in there, and it was so rude! Like, who keeps something that big in a kitchen?
Like, I can't tell if you were frightened or impressed.
It's so like it took the knives and it went, and the knife went, and then it took more and went through, and it went,
Were you just having like a bad day?
no. And then it took this thingy-mabobber, and it went, and then it kicked me out. Literally kicked me out.
I still have a bruise. Let me show you. Proof. My wound.
But knowing you, I bet that wasn't the end of that.
Oh no, it was not. So I went into the street and I asked somebody if there was another kitchen I could kick in. And so they told me they told me about the inn, and I was like, no, I am not cooking there. So then they were like, if there's any other place, and they were just like, well, somebody else's house. And so I was like, well, there must be somebody nice here. So I went door to door, knocking, and there was this mean dwarf man, and he was so rude.
Rude man number 2.
Then I was like, well, I'm just going to start me a fire right here and cook my own food because nobody here is nice to me. So I was starting to make the fire, but then this dude came up and was just like, hey, that guy over there said you could do the thing with the thing at this place. And I was like, awesome! And so I made some bomb food. And so...
Here we go.
Everybody loved it. And then...
Yo, me and my crew, we go deep in the kitchen.
For sure. Nyla becomes gangster when she cooks. This is fact.
And then I had my bowl and I was trying to eat because I was so mad at this giant. So I took my bowl and I took a bowl that I fixed for him because I am nice. Well, I'm supposing it's a him, but you can't, like, assume. So... So I had one bowl in one hand, my bowl in the other, and I marched my little tiefling hiney down to that inn and into that kitchen, and I was like, hell, and he kicked me out! Shattered my food, completely wasted some great food. Who does that?
Not to mention the bowl.
Yeah, I know. Wastable. I know.
Well, if you got kicked out once, I don't know why you didn't go back a second.
Because I wanted to. He said it was a peace offering. I said it was a peace offering.
Did he even know what you were trying to do?
Probably not. But still, why would you kick me out? I'm obviously offering you food. I'm holding up food to you. What am I gonna do? Throw it at you?
Maybe.
Poison it?
Why would I poison good food?
Why not? Revenge?
No, why don't you trust other people cooking?
You're like, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
You're gonna need the shovel for that hole.
Oh no, don't be so pouty. Has your mother never told you that if you keep making that face, it'll stick?
Yes. But do I listen? No. Should I listen? Probably.
Especially the big things that hurt you.
Well, I know this. I know. And she's like, whoa! And she doesn't hurt me! Yet.
I love your description of Laena. She's like, whoa! For the record, Laena is 6'5". Very.
And I'm 5'7".
Hill giant, 15 feet.
Yep.
Yeah, Laena can look up to the hill giant. She doesn't want to. She can!
Well, from what you're talking about, your womb and that thing are not in the same height.
Well, you're not wrong. But still, could have been nice.
So rude.
Not everyone's nice.
Well, like, I mean, why not? It would make the world so much better. If everybody was just nice, like, what warrants people to be mean all the time? Why can't we just be nice?
Why be nice?
Why
Why are
not?
you nice?
Why not?
Then why are you not me?
Why would I be mean? What's the point of that?
Why not?
Why does that give me anything? Except killed. Wait, I do that anyway.
Now she's like, now I've got nothing to do.
Because I like being nice, okay?
Okay, and maybe people like being mean
Why would anybody want to be mean?
to get what they want.
Well, I can get what I want. I don't even have to be mean. Hair flip.
Well, did you get to cook your food
Yes?
where you wanted to? Without getting hurt?
Shut up.
It's like, well, I need to get back to opening up the shop with my father. If I see you around, I will definitely catch you. But I must be getting back to work.
Alright.
Please keep your head safe.
I'm keeping this bread.
You've already eaten half of it, so.
I'm going to flip her a gold. Just because I can. Because I'm a good friend.
Well, okay.
You're welcome!
I love Nyla's hair.
Oh.
I can't do that anymore.
I feel like you'd
Yeah,
get stuck
you
in
could
her
do like a-
horns. I feel like you'd stuck in her horns.
Yeah, she has to just like. She get a little knot. It's like wrapped around. She's just like.
She tries to do a hair whip and she just ends up with a
She's
big
like-
bun like I have.
Doesn't even have to work for it. Hair's just in a bun instantly.
She got the Marge Simpson going on.
She can make like a bird's nest, like wrapping it in between. Just have a little-
So where are you heading to now?
And she's so nice, she let the birds stay there too.
Exactly.
Probably just gonna walk around.
Just walk around.
Just chill.
Alrighty.
And I left the book in my room.
Okay.
I felt like that was an important piece of information.
Okay.
Good job. Everything is important. Everything.
So now, after you, because I'm assuming you just went back to the castle.
Yes, I'm gonna head back to the castle. I find someplace safe to duck in. I'll change back into looking like Pharaoh.
Okay.
And then slip back into the castle.
So as you were walking around, you actually see, Pharaoh go into Seiravis' room.
Who's Pharaoh?
His little manservant.
Did I meet the manservant?
Yes.
you
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You see?
I don't remember.
Sorry, my shoulder is here.
His little man.
Little man.
His little manservant.
Little.
Is that small?
He's like yay big.
Elven male.
He's an elf male.
He's elven male.
He's human.
Is he human?
You said elf. I wrote it down. Elven male. You wrote
Yeah, you
elven
said
male.
elf.
Did I?
You said elf.
Everyone takes out their notes.
You said
Because I don't do notes.
do your notes, and then you would remember the hill giant.
Hill giant
I
is
sure
very
did say
easy.
elven male.
Guys for.
What if we fail you?
Still says right there.
It definitely did. I'm not changing my notes.
Alright, so I'm sorry. Please continue before I so rudely interrupted you.
You see Pharaoh walk into Seiravis' room, and then you see, after a brief period of time, you see Pharaoh then Seiravis walk out of his room.
Okay, cool. Seiravis,
Oh, hello, Talliah.
you mentioned a library before. Would it
Oh.
be alright if I could go there?
Yes, that would be.
Do I?
Actually, that works out really well because I was just heading there myself.
Oh, that's perfect.
Pharaoh, you have a wonderful day,
Why you too, sir?
and we'll make our way to the library.
All right.
How do you? So, did you? Are you enjoying yourself at the castle so far?
What have I done?
Whatever.
You have literally been spending the last hour and a half, 2 hours looking for Seiravis.
Yeah.
You've been knocking on doors. Hello?
She's like, this is a big place.
Are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Literally how she goes. Seiravis?
No.
No response. Seiravis? No. Oh, keep going. Seiravis? No response.
For the past 2 hours. This is a big castle.
She's like, my God, he lives in a castle. I mean, oh, he does live in a castle.
Well, the tour was pretty nice. It's really pretty. Much bigger than anything I've ever seen. Like, much bigger.
I'm glad that you're enjoying yourself. I did speak with my uncle. He couldn't really help me out any with any information on your monster thing. But I mean, maybe we have some books in the library, and there is a large library in the place that we're planning on going to. Should you wish to travel with us,
Where is that place we're going?
we're going to Paichu. Though.
P-A-I-J-U.
P-Y-C-H-U.
P-A-Y.
P-Y-C-H-U.
Pachu.
Pichu. Pichu. Pichu.
P-A-I-J-U. Paiju.
It's like the cutest name ever. If I have a hamster, I'm gonna name him that. Paiju. The next hamster.
Paichu. Where is that located?
It's further into the empire. It's actually like the capital city, I guess you would say. We all kind of pay homage to it.
Well, if you don't mind the extra company, I wouldn't mind tagging along.
No, that would be wonderful. Actually, I think we'd much rather have you with us. Although I would caution about maybe talking where you're from to anybody from there.
And Paichu.
Yes, and likely here as well. My uncle knows. I mean, it's sort of we would want to know, but just rather common folk and stuff. There's, possibly some feelings about people from where you're, from your kingdom.
Yeah, kingdom is rather interesting, isn't it? That's what I keep hearing anyway. I don't know. I grew up in this tiny town where rarely anyone ever came, so... But yeah, I guess I can do that.
And it seems
Thank you for the heads up.
No, it's no problem. I just don't want to cause, I don't want a ruckus being caused, and I don't want anybody looking at you sideways. I mean...
She does that. Just, why would anyone look at me sideways?
He literally just looks at you and is like, oh, yes. Anyway, the library is through here.
Cool.
So you all head out of the castle, and not too far away from the castle itself is the main library. Probably maybe a 15-20 minute drive from you, or walk from the castle.
Try.
Oh, no,
She has
this
a
is
moped.
definitely a moped. Definitely a moped. Talliah's just...
Either that or I'm just like,
drive over.
It's a fairly nice building. It's about 15-foot high ceiling, a nice double wide door to let you in, and you all when you walk in, there is a half-elven female sitting or standing behind the counter, just flipping through her typical ledger.
Do I know this person?
You have seen her around the library, but you have never actually seen her behind the counter. So you have not actually spoke to her yet.
do I know this person?
Yeah.
I guess I'll just walk up to her desk or counter or whatever she's got there. Goes, oh, excuse me.
Oh, yes. Can I help you?
Yes, my friend here is, her name is Talliah. Your name was?
My name is Serene.
Serene. My friend here is looking for, like, sort of a bestiary on, I don't know, maybe like dark shape-shifting type creatures. It's, some history a few years ago, some kind of abstract, happenstance family members and stuff like that. And it seems, I was just wondering if we had any books on such a thing.
We may, let me check the ledger. You seem quite familiar. Have you been here before?
Yes, I'm here quite often, actually.
Huh. I feel like I've seen you, but I don't really know who you are.
Oh, well, my name's Seiravis.
Seiravis? Wait, are you the guy in the castle?
Yes, I'm one of them, yes.
Oh,
there's
oh my
many
God.
people.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Please forgive my rudeness.
Calm down, it's quite alright. It's quite alright, it's fine. It's actually much a relief that somebody's not just like, hey, can we have money?
Yeah, no, I think I'm fine. I just keep my head so deep in books that I kind of lose track of reality.
Oh, that's fine. That's perfect. But you know, if you could help my friend here, and do you have possibly any arcane books, any arcane sections here? Actually, that's something I would probably know.
In this spot you're as typically arcane theory. Are you looking for like actual spells or?
Yes, I'm actually looking for a particular spell to you know, if you were to have a tumble, it could slow you down in your falling.
I'm not sure if we actually have anything like that. I can definitely go check. But the bestiaries, I'm not sure if we have much on shapeshifters. But they would be over next to actually the arcane section.
Okay, that'd be wonderful. I'll go look if I'll go over there and help Talliah look and see if we can find.
Of course, and please give me a few minutes and I'll check the back see if we have any scrolls. Then.
All right, that would be absolutely wonderful.
Thank you.
Oh, of course. Like you said, you don't happen to be royalty either, are you?
Not even close.
Oh, okay. I might have.
I'm like the furthest thing from it.
I might have actually passed out if I would have embarrassed myself in front of two people today.
Girl, you good.
I'm just gonna completely ignore that she said that. I'm heading off.
Well, he's leaving. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
So you're
Thank you, Serene.
You're looking for spells?
Yes, I tend to write them in my book just in case.
Do you not just like know them? Can you not just like do them?
Some things I can.
Tell me more.
I mean, some things come naturally, and as I'm able to do, other things I have to, kind of work out, puzzle through them, figure out how the, mysteries go. I'll do a little, like, prestidigitation, just kind of like arc of thing, and just nothing really big, but just a little, like, a tracer thing, and just be like, something like this is rather simple, but, the theories around making it happen took some working out, but now I do it like it's second nature.
How much of magic? Like, what do I know about magic?
Nothing really.
Nothing? Nothing at all?
It's...
But I know it's innate, right? Like, it can be innate.
That's all you know.
Yes, I mean, some things sometimes people can just, and I don't actually do anything. I just, like, some people can just go poof, and make things happen. But some of it takes a little working out. I mean, there's forces at working around us all the time, and, manipulating those forces, it takes a, force of will or, some determination possibly to bend them to your will. Sometimes you can use spells to formulate and help you along the way. Other things, sometimes you can just kind of reach out and grab the forces and force them to do your bidding.
That's interesting. I mean, I've told you about my little fire trick before, but I've never really studied anything. I just can do it. Is that something similar to that?
I'm not sure what you did.
I didn't do it.
You didn't bite.
You did against the spider.
I did?
Yeah,
Yes.
You threw fire at the spider.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I did?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
That's why I asked you about it in the end.
Oh, okay.
What you do, I'm not sure. I mean, what I've seen you do is very similar to what I just did there. I mean, it's something, most, not to belittle what you do at all, but it's something that most novice, magic users could learn to do.
No, by all means.
But I don't want to say belittle, because magic isn't just everywhere. Not just anyone. It does take some. So what you did is, it is impressive just that you could do it. Because not everyone has the ability to reach out and just make something happen.
I mean, it seems to be the only thing I can do, so. Haven't really experimented otherwise.
Want to search?
Investigation.
I will also start
She
searching.
help.
Investigation.
You want to help?
You want to help or roll your own?
I'll aid you. Because you probably have a way higher investigation than I do.
Yeah, that's a 19.
19 total?
Yeah.
Yeah. It takes you about 15 minutes, but you do find 3 different tomes on shapeshifters.
Are they in languages that I can read?
Yes, they are all in common.
I was
Okay.
about to ask, can I read them?
They are all in common.
I'll pull them down and take them. We'll take to a table and sit down and push one over to. Here you go. Maybe possibly start with this one here, and I'll have a look at these others.
All right, I start reading.
Alright, make an investigation check.
Oh.
Go ahead and make one for me as well.
Oh.
16.
Okay.
Is that 11? 11.
I don't know
11.
what your number is. You didn't tell me. Okay, yes, that's okay. No, that's a 12.
Oh, it's 12!
You have a 3. You didn't. I couldn't see what you had. You asked me if it's 11. I'm like, I'm 12.
Okay.
Know my stats, Emily!
So, as you're going and you're flipping through each page, you take a glass and you just see Seiravis just going, no, 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 and you're just like, I'm only on page 10.
It's not a competition, Talliah.
Whatever, I know I can lift you and beat you in an arm wrestling match. Angrily reads.
I'm not very strong at all. That is absolutely true.
You go through and you read about the book you have is actually about changelings. Is a very much a humanoid race able to take on an appearance of any humanoid that they see. Based on the description that Talliah previously gave you, you get about halfway through the book and you don't think this is...
Realize it's not the one.
Yeah.
Now I'll move on to the next one.
What you seem to be going through is typically more monstrosity based. Go ahead and make an investigation roll for the second book.
Ooh, 22.
Nice. And so, as you finish going through your book, you hear the closing of the Seiravis finishing one book, putting it aside, and by the time that you finally finish your book, you hear him close the second book.
Whatever, it wasn't a competition.
The book that you had was a book of old mythical creatures, basically telling the tales of dragons.
Ooh.
And how some of these dragons were able to survive by being able to change into different creatures, and being able to hide out from different attacks from other.
Are there pictures in this book?
No.
What the fuck, man? No pictures at all?
No. Except for the one on the cover.
What is the picture of the cover?
It is the symbol of a bright yellow maw.
A what?
Maw, M-A-W.
Like a mouth.
Yep. Reaching down and going to basically, like, just take a complete chunk out of some tiny creature.
Is there anything related to that medallion in the book at all?
No.
Okay. Well, this was super interesting, but it had nothing to do with shape-shifting creatures.
Oh, what did it have to do about?
Dragons.
Dragons.
Yeah,
Very
you should read it
interesting.
here. It's cool.
Okay. Yes,
I'll
I might
get
sit
started
outside
on
and look at that here in just a moment.
The second book. Just be like, all right,
Are you going through
page 1.
make an investigation roll for me.
Are you okay? Talliah is learning many things.
Her brain can't handle it. 9.
9? Alright.
She's
Start
still
reading.
overwhelmed.
You finish the second book, and this one is talking not so much about shapeshifters, but more on disguise. So things that may be able to change themselves to look like different creatures or even become different creatures for periods of time, but nothing ever permanent. You do see an actual what looks to be a faded handwritten note on the very end of the book that says, I will make this possible.
Any point of reference for that? Is it just...
It's put right in the back when it was basically talking about nothing ever permanent was found, and then on the back it says, I will make this possible.
So this is like somebody's trying to change themselves into something permanently?
Yes.
Page 3 complete.
And as you get done with the second book, you you see the half-elf lady, Serene, comes back out with two different scrolls in hand. And she goes, Mr. Seiravis, I'm sorry, but I did not have anything with what you were looking for. These are the only two that I have that are in the same category of what you were trying to look for, but nothing to kind of slow your fall at all.
Okay. What do you have there? That's quite all right.
I do have this one that lets you try to capture like some of the like elemental effects, like you take in some of the energy. Like maybe it'll help you, maybe take a hit or something. I'm not quite too sure. I don't look at this myself.
Okay.
That sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm.
The other
Page
one.
4 complete.
The other one I have is sorry, lost it. Where did it go? I just saw it. Something that might let you be able to see the things that can't be seen.
That sounds absolutely.
Like I know I have this one that's definitely more towards like creatures than objects. But this maybe it can help you from getting surprised as much. I'm not sure.
No, those are definitely things that I did not know. Yes, if you don't mind, I'll begin kind of clearing things out and pulling out my spell book and going through my pack to dig out my inks and stuff.
Okay.
And this actually may take me a bit. Working these out and copying them sometimes takes a moment for me. So
You're good. I'm only 5 pages in.
that's fine. Feel free to look around if you need to. I'm going to take a bit since I'm here. Thank you so much, Serene.
Well, of course. If I'm able to be of any more help, let me know what I can do.
Oh, well, most definitely will. Thank you so much. And I'll sit down and begin taking a couple hours to copy these. I'm assuming it's see invisible and absorb elements.
Yep.
Okay.
I actually don't know how long it takes to copy down a spell.
Isn't
Hour
it like
per
an
level.
hour?
I
Yeah.
think so. We'll go with that for now. Alright. So you sit down for the next 3 hours copying them down to your spellbook. So, again, are you good with the books? Do you want me to repeat them?
No, I wrote them down.
Okay.
Copy them into my spell book.
Were there any books about dragons?
You can make an investigation check to go find out.
Well, let's go. All right, let's go.
Roll it
Is that
again.
cocked?
That's cocked.
Okay,
That is cocked.
cocked.
One better.
Oh, no.
Went from a nat 1 to a nat 2.
5. I can do that math.
5? You go and
The spines of the books are real pretty, guys.
you start searching through, the bestiary section, where you were at, thinking, oh yeah, dragons are gonna be here. You're there for the better part of 2 hours, and you don't find a single thing on dragons.
Well, I tried, guys. Cool. I guess I'll just go wait with Seiravis then.
Right. Alright, that's about an hour. What are you doing?
I'm gonna make my way back to the castle.
Okay.
And when I get back to my room, I'm gonna look in the book again. And is there anything in there that tells me anything about the Shadowed Sun?
No.
Not a thing.
You as you start going towards the end of your book, you do realize something that you really haven't paid attention to. It seems like the word, now that you're actually looking for something new, you realize that the words just stop, like mid-sentence. And like the last like 20 pages of the book are all blank.
Like, if I fill the pages, it doesn't feel like somebody's written on it, and then like...
It looks like someone either stopped or got stopped from finishing the book. Might be one of the reasons why the temple was so eager to try to get rid of it.
Okay. Is there anything in it about how to find that... What is it called? The person the Shadowed Sun's supposed to help me find. I don't remember what he's called. He's something.
Is it the werewolf guy?
Yeah, that's it. That's what it's called.
The lycanthrope.
Sure.
Lycanthrope. Oh, however it's pronounced. Lichen.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Huh?
Can you
Is there
repeat the
anything in it about the... What's it called?
The werewolf?
The werewolves.
You have some things about werewolves, but not a specific.
Like anywhere,
Like you have like what looks to be like a hierarchy, which ones were actually closer to Saloon than the others, but the name you're looking for is not in there.
Any idea about where to find them, or where they tend to be?
You do know that there's not like a conjugated area in there, but it does say that there were events that did cause them to spread out to try to avoid detection. So you're not sure if they are even in the same region as you are anymore, or if they all went and tried just to find a shelter somewhere else. But just from where you got the book from, and where and with you now realizing that it's unfinished, makes you think that it's actually somewhere nearby is where they used to be.
Okay.
Did you just break somebody? Okay.
Okay. That's it.
You've now been swimming for 5 hours.
Yeah, she is done now.
Rune City.
She listens. When she's done swimming, she'll stop by the bakery on the way back to pick up some pastries.
Alright, so you go by, and now as you're walking through, with you previously being on guard around the city, it is quite busy. Much busier than normal. There are more carriages coming through. There are more well-dressed folk going around as well. You go around, and you get to the stand, and you see both Melly and Gregor behind the counter, trying to get the supplies ready for the massive influx of customers that they've been having. You get there, and Melly's just coming back and forth with fresh pastry straight from an oven, and Gregor's trying his best, trying to keep the wine down as much as he can. All looks very hectic. You're there for about 10 minutes, and people stop coming to the stand. Not sure if they're getting just discouraged by the wine, or maybe they all have gotten their fill by now.
Every single person in the city has a pastry.
And as the line's been going down, you see a fresh batch of pastries come out from the oven, and the last person in line as you walk up pays for half of them, and takes them and leaves.
Wow. Okay, she's just gonna look at them like. Okay, so she'll walk up and be like, "Hello."
Why, hello.
Hey. It's quite busy, isn't it?
Oh, yes, actually, Nyla was just here not too long ago, earlier today.
Oh, she was.
Yeah.
Did she get anything?
She took a loaf of bread.
Okay.
she seemed quite hectic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you know why? Did she say something? Is something going on?
Ugly goblin, ugly creatures, big spiders.
Oh.
Massive guys.
Oh, she brought that up. Yes.
Yeah. Did she get hit on the head?
Well, she did get kicked by the big guy in the kitchen. That's for sure.
Yeah, she told me that, but is she like okay?
Oh, she's fine. That whatever she said, I guarantee probably happened. I was there.
Probably.
Okay.
Big spiders? Yes, I'm well aware of the spiders. She's just very.
Of course, the
Wait,
spiders.
I'm well aware of the spiders.
Did something happen with you too with the spider?
Oh yes.
What happened?
I don't really want to talk about it. It's rather. No, I don't want to talk about it.
Do you have a bite mark on you?
Oh no, not that at all. Not that at all. No.
Did I get bit? Like a lot?
No,
Oh, yeah.
No bite marks
Probably.
anywhere. No,
Just
I'm good.
pull sleeves down. Nope, nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, and no, the spiders are no.
Well, I do have some hot pastries because apparently everybody wants a dang pastry today.
I know. I noticed that. Just kind of looking around, like, do you know what's going on? I've never seen so many people.
There were rumors about some meeting that's going to be happening in the capital, even though that is still a couple days away from here.
Meeting.
Yeah.
I'll have to ask Seiravis about that.
But I guess people are just stopping through here.
Interesting.
But it's quite a lot. We were not ready for it.
Yeah, you might need extra help. From the looks of that.
Yeah, but it's just my father and I right now.
Yeah. Well, I'll take 6 of them.
6 of them? Well, all I got is 7 left. So you want 7?
Sure.
Okay. Let's see.
Baker's dozen.
Half Baker's dozen.
That's 6.5.
You only get rounded up.
This is Dungeons and Dragons. We round down.
Oh no! Dun, dun, dun.
That'll be. Let's see. I'll give you the last one for free. So let's go with 12 silver.
All right. She'll hand it over.
Okay.
My brain. Okay. Well, that's all that I'll be needing.
Oh well. Okay. Well, stay away from spiders.
I will do that for sure. And big giants in kitchens.
Yeah. Please. That was. A little hard to believe.
Well, I would believe it. It most definitely was real.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Then just pretend that it wasn't.
Yeah, that doesn't help either.
Well, I can't help you there.
No one really can. It's been a long day.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, be careful then. Don't let them run you over.
Oh yeah, no, I'm closing. We should be closing up shop soon.
Good. Yes, get on. Rest well.
Like I will. And you see, this entire time that Gregor's been doing, he's already done. He's already halfway back. He's already halfway away from the thing, from the stand. He's done.
Yeah, he's around. She's just like, bye. You wave to Gregor.
He's just.
Wait. Okay. Well, from there, she is going to, she's just kind of holding Felix football style. She's gonna put them on her shoulder now that she has all these pastries. And she's gonna go by the barracks first.
Okay.
And try to find Luther.
Okay.
So that she can give him a pastry.
Alright, so you get there and, remember where he typically stays in the barrack. You go to where his post typically is. He's not there. And so you head off into the barracks and you see him like in like the guard's chair, but like just passed out.
What time is it?
It's like 4:00 in the afternoon.
Okay. Alright, she'll go over. Hey, she'll kind of tap on his arm a little bit. Luther.
It's just,
Luther, she's gonna poke his face. Luther. Luther, wake up.
What can I help you with? I'm trying to sleep.
She's just gonna hold the pastry right in front of his face. I brought this for you.
This is like, cool. He just shoves it in his mouth.
Sleeping on the job now.
Like, no, they had me on the graveyard shift. They so many people coming into the city.
Yeah, I saw. So,
There's just more. The inns are full. People keep coming. We're gonna start turning people away at this point.
well, you're not real useful sleeping in the chair, so why don't you just go back to your room then?
That's too far away.
Honestly, at this point, I think the floor would be more comfortable than that. You're gonna get a sore back.
She's like, you're not wrong, and just slaps out of the chair and slams into the floor.
All right, Luther.
Relatable.
Enjoy your pastry. Please don't
He's
choke
like-
on it while you're sleeping.
Too late.
So she's gonna head out now and go. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody, but she's gonna go ahead and head back to the castle.
Okay.
And when she gets in there, she's going to look for Kaylee first.
As you come into the castle, you see Kaylee is coming around as she's up on the top of the stairs and she's carrying a broom in one hand and a mop bucket in the other hand, and she's running down. She sees you. She like gives you like a friendly wave and then realizes that she's like oh, and then gives you a bow and then just keeps running.
Wait, Kaylee, come here.
And so she just like slowly just backpedals. Yes.
I brought you something from the bakery.
You got me something.
Of course.
My hands are kind of full right
Well,
now.
then you have a pocket.
I think that might be full too.
Okay, we'll just stop by my room later then. I'll give it to you.
I'm okay. I guess I'll swing by right when I get done with this.
Okay, that works. Have you seen the others? Have you seen Seiravis? Have you seen Nylamine?
I think Seiravis took the dog-skinned one somewhere. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Have you seen Nyla?
Nyla came back in quite a bit of a pout. She's in her room right now.
Oh, she came in a pound. And she would really like a pastry then, maybe.
Most likely, but I gotta go clean up this mess. It's a little urgent.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
So she's gonna go to Nyla's room.
Just imagine stuffing just a bare Krispy Kreme in your pocket.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Oops.
Pocket pastries.
Pocket pastry.
Tiger pastry.
She's gonna go to Nyla's room and knock.
Yes?
Oh, good, you're in there. I brought you something.
Oh, okay. Don't let her in. Cool.
Hello. She's gonna whip out a pastry and be like, I got you this.
Delicious.
I'm surprised you didn't get one while you were down there earlier. She said you got a loaf of bread.
I kind of stress ate a loaf of bread.
I heard about that. She said that you were going on about spiders and weird things and...
You know how whenever you meet up with your best friend for the first time in a little bit, and you have that frantic moment where you tell them everything that happened?
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
How did that go for you? She seemed very confused.
Yeah, I don't think she understood a thing I said.
I don't think she believed you either because she looked at me like you were crazy and I said no.
Well, I probably am crazy.
No, that did all happen. You weren't dreaming.
I don't know. I did get hit in the head quite a few times.
In the chest.
And the chest and stomach. Yes, well, don't worry. I made sure that she knew that you weren't crazy.
Well, that's good.
Hopefully she still
She usually
thinks
thinks I'm crazy, so I didn't think much of it.
That's all right. Well, I did bring that for you, so I'm really glad you didn't get something earlier.
Well, thank you.
But how was your bread?
It was surprisingly better than I expected.
That's good. Yes. Well, that is wonderful. I'm going to go. Do you know where the others are?
No.
Okay. I'm going to go and figure that out.
Well, I'll go with you.
Okay. Well, let's go. What did Kaylee say? That he took her somewhere?
Yeah,
That's
didn't know
kind of
where.
exactly
That's
what she
exactly what
said.
she said. Yeah.
I'm gonna grab my book
He
and I'm
took
gonna
the
grab my
dark skin
pastry
one
and we're gonna
somewhere.
So she's gonna go up to his room first and see if anybody's there.
We didn't go there.
I know, but she don't know that.
Should have been like,
And I'm gonna hop and skip behind.
this is not the library.
Nope, not there.
Okay, she's gonna go actually look for Nathis.
Yeah, this. You do. You go and you start heading towards his office, and you see Kaylee actually come out with the mop bucket from his office and just comes out and says, if you're planning on going in there, he's having a meeting, so I will not.
Okay,
Like,
thank you.
of course, but I did catch you, and I do have a free hand this time.
Oh, just gonna whip out a pastry.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. I hope you like it. I can't remember what flavor you like, but I did pick one that I thought was good.
Well, if it's something I don't know yet, I shall definitely try it.
Okay.
Do you know?
Just let me know.
Of course.
Okay. So, oh, by the way, are they here? Are they in the castle somewhere? Do you know? I know you said somewhere, but I don't know where somewhere is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they left the castle. I'm not sure where.
Okay, cool. Let me see if.
Oh, the leaves like the whole
Well,
kingdom.
I'm sure she would. No.
Adventures of Seiravis
So-
and Talliah. We're on a boat.
Goes for a swim. Tries to find a kitchen. Goes to the library.
We are absolutely the most daring adventurers of the podcast.
So,
Hey, those paper cups are dangerous.
I know, right?
You cut it, and then you cut it again, and you're done for.
I know.
That's like
And then you
32.
ha- and
That's
then you-
32 piercing damage right
And
there.
then you have to turn the next page.
Oh,
And it can
no.
happen again.
And then if you drop
At
the
any
book on
moment.
your foot, like, oh,
Some of them are so heavy.
yes, they are.
Libraries are dangerous.
so
Our DM's like, I give up.
just drinking.
Yep.
Laena could probably, knowing that they've left, the only place that she could think of that they would go is most likely the library. So she's been there several times. So she would be like, I don't really know where else. And even if they're not there, I'm gonna go there anyway. So
And I'm
she
gonna hop
would-
and skip behind my pastry and hold
About this time, you would be about done finishing up your
Okay, on a side note, I can put in absorb elements C in business level 2. I can't quite figure that one out yet.
Yep.
Okay.
I know what I gave you.
I got
Alright.
to page 32.
I just wanted to make sure I was.
Yeah.
I know exactly what I gave you.
He has plans.
Getting very frustrated. It's like it's right. I just can't get it right.
you're like missing the last, I'm missing a comma.
Yes.
Talliah. No, just put it right there. Does it go there?
Does it go here?
Thank
No?
you. No, thank
Here?
you. No, that's not.
Over here!
That's gotta be it's
You know what? Just forget it.
it's a semicolon somewhere, I'm sure.
Parenthesis.
This looks really difficult. Why not just do it? Hit something with a sword. That's way easier.
Alt tab. Go to something else. Stop playing my game again. So I'll just tuck the scroll into my spell book.
Okay. What are you to do?
Did you find anything else?
No,
No.
not at all.
Yeah, I didn't really find anything. The dragon thing was interesting, but
Yeah, that was a good read.
the other one here looks more like I don't know. It looks like more like somebody working on some sort of magical transformation or disguising of some sort. It doesn't have a whole lot in it about
You
monsters.
wouldn't know that.
Okay, I know. Thank you. I know. Thank you. Stay in your corner. Thank you.
So, I mean, it is getting late. I mean, it probably, what is it, like 5 or 6?
It would be 5:30, 6 o'clock.
So, yeah, it's getting pretty late. I have a dinner this evening with my uncle.
Your uncle.
Is that a private dinner or would? Okay. Yes, I mean, you're more than welcome to come. But I'm sure it's probably not too far, so we should probably pack these up. I'll stack the books up there. Anything, I'm not going to try to put them on the shelves, but I'll stack the book up and say, Serene.
Yes.
I think we're about done. We couldn't find anything else. But if you find anything kind of along the lines of these books, more monstrous, monsters that have a natural, more along the lines of this one here with the changelings, just other creatures that maybe have their unique abilities. If you do happen to stumble on, could you pull them aside for me, and next time I see you, could you let me know?
I sure can. If we do get a new supply coming, I will see if I can request something like that.
All right, thank you very, very much, and you have yourself a lovely evening.
You too. I'll try to remember who you are for next time.
Oh, that's perfectly okay.
It's okay. You don't have to remember me.
Okay. Well, anyway, enjoy yourself. I heard it's quite hectic out there, so.
It looks like pretty busy, but I mean, it's not too bad from here to there, I don't believe.
No, you are right about that. But, well, anyway, please be careful. I will be here for next time, most likely.
Okay, thank you very much. And we'll take off.
Okay. So you're about halfway back to the castle when you all walk out and you meet each other halfway.
We just keep walking till we run into each other.
Eyes closed.
Well, I'm sorry, terribly sorry that it wasn't more helpful in there. It is a very vague set of information that you really have to go on, but,
Yeah. I mean, I just gotta work with what I got, so.
Well, with where we're heading to, I mean, the library there is probably much more involved than what ours is. And we have a rather large library, but nothing compared to what they have in the capital.
Did you find that spell, that levitating spell thing you were looking for?
No, sadly no, but my uncle dabbles a bit as well, and I'm sure something like this he probably has, or at least has access to it. I spoke to him earlier about some things, and it just slipped to my mind, and I'll ask him. I just figured since I'm going to be here, if I could go ahead and do it. Sometimes, it's nice to work things out yourself, not just be, handed them.
Yeah.
Oh, is that...
Yeah.
That's
pretty solid.
Is that Laena walking toward us?
Me.
Oh, that water weasel!
Oh, hi,
Hello.
Nylamine. Hello.
I was looking for you.
Oh, well, I was in the library.
Oh, I've got something for you. Whip out the pastry.
I will...
And she will whip out a
I'll
pastry.
take out a handkerchief.
No, the pastry.
A pastry.
You eat it.
I'm just kidding. She just eats it. Like, I've had pastries before.
Thank you very much.
This
Thank
is
you.
delicious.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What was I up to?
I was just helping, Talliah with, her thing, where she was looking for this creature of some sort.
How did that go?
Not very well.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Really, really absolutely no information whatsoever.
Oh, well, that's a bummer.
I feel like we've really let her down in this thing, but you know.
No.
Hey, I've
as
been
we
doing it
mentioned
for
before,
10
it is-
years. What's another 10?
Yeah,
Let's
it's
keep going.
It's a long shot. I'm assuming we're heading back
Yeah.
toward the
Yep.
castle now.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Did you have a nice swim?
It was wonderful. Thank you.
Wonderful. Well, that's good. That's good. There's a lot of people here.
Do you know? Oh. While I was at the bakery, Millie down there said something about she thinks she had a rumor about there being a meeting somewhere in the capital.
Yeah, she told me about that too.
Yes,
Do you know
that's,
Is that
about
where we're
that?
going?
that's where
Is that why we're going to, what is it, Paichu?
Yes,
Paichu.
we're going to be going to Paichu for. I have a meeting that I must go to. And I was going to ask the two of you to, which I mean, I figured you would come, Laena.
Well, absolutely.
Wanted to make sure it was okay with you to come as well, Nylamine.
Well, of course.
You're sure?
Well, yes.
Is anybody here prone to seasickness?
Well, not that I know of.
Well, I'm most
Right,
definitely
I was
not.
about to say, same.
Like, I am most definitely not prone to seasickness.
I mean, I don't prefer the water, but if we gotta travel by water, I'm okay with that too.
Well, I mean,
I've
it's
never really
like
done it.
a week's travel, traveling over land, and we could be there in a couple of days, 2-3 days by sea, given that the weather holds and the wind's good. So I believe I'm going to have Pharaoh get us a ship, probably leaving in the next couple of days.
Well, I've never been on a boat like that before, but the ocean does look very pretty.
Would I have traveled by boat at all in my journeys?
No.
Okay. There's a first time for everything.
No, that's good to know. Well, I'll have him arrange it, get him to arrange this first thing in the morning, and let's say probably have a couple days here, unless he gets it done sooner and we get wrapped up here if there's nothing to see. But in the meantime, enjoy the city, enjoy the little bit of a downtime that we have here, and let's go eat.
Yum, yum.
Oh, right, Seiravis.
Yes.
When we get back to the castle, I need to ask you about something. I don't really want to talk about it here.
That's
It's
fine.
quite important to me.
That's fine. I'll come see you after dinner.
Thank you. And then I continue to hop and skip my way back to the castle.
Okay. You all make your way back to the castle. Being invited to a dinner. When you all get to your respective rooms, you all have a very fine set of clothing laid out on your beds for you.
Oh, fancy.
She looks at the clothes, looks at her jacket, looks at the clothes, looks at her jacket. Do I have to wear all this?
Absolutely letting Pharaoh dress me.
He is there waiting for you.
I just go, ooh, fancy.
So you all get dressed.
Now I'll talk to Pharaoh about, if you could in the morning, if it's not too much trouble, possibly charter us a ship for passage. To Paichu.
Paichu, well, I do know Mathis had already planned for one, for you.
Okay, well that's great.
I don't know if it was set to head out I know that, he did put something in the books for 3 days, but I think it should be ready by tomorrow afternoon, the latest.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think I had mentioned to him that we'd probably leave in the next 2 or 3 days. But if we're done here,
Yeah, it should definitely by tomorrow afternoon. It should be waiting in port for you.
okay. I'm not sure if anybody else has any business to attend to. But yes, just if you can find out and let me know.
Of course.
All right. Thank you very much, Pharaoh. Oh, and not so snug around the waist. I'm going to be eating.
It's like, sorry, I get carried away sometimes.
Oh, Pharaoh, so handsy.
You all get dressed, and Pharaoh, after getting Seiravis dressed, comes and waits in the hallway by all of you and escorts you all down to the dining chamber. It's a long table. Looks like it could seat about 16 people. You have Nathis sitting at the head of the table, and there are place setting for the 4 of you as well. All in the corner where he's at. So you come. He said, "Yes, please come in. Please take a seat."
They know.
She
No,
will sit.
walk in
does
and sit down. Uncle.
Seiravis. I do not believe that we have met before.
No, I haven't met you. No, you're right.
Definitely a character. Well, my name is Nathis. I am Seiravis's uncle. I am currently the acting ruler of Brynthia.
Cool.
And Seiravis does a lot of handiwork for me. But what I've heard that you came from Lacria.
Yes. My name is Talliah, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Talliah. What brings you over to the Pachapian Empire?
Research?
About?
I'm sure. Did you tell me that you told him about... Seiravis mentioned he talked to you about it, the shape-shifting creatures?
Yes.
That is a ladybug.
That thing freaking out.
Is that... Okay then. I hope it doesn't poop.
That's what I was just thinking. I was like, that thing about to poop.
The fighters think alike.
Yes, your shape-shifting creatures. Very broad.
Well, I didn't get a good look at it. Look at it. So I'm just going off what I remember.
I feel like something like that will be something I remember, especially from a place that's not supposed to be allowing magic. Especially with your skin.
What's wrong with my skin?
It's a rarity.
Well, it's here. So I guess take it in.
Oh, it's finally going straight now. It's just it was.
It was just going in circles. Freaking weirdo.
I got confused by the lines.
No. Yeah, it literally was just like...
He's like,
We should let it out while we go on break.
I'm not sure if Seiravis told you or has invited you, but there is a meeting that's going to be happening in Paichu.
Yes, I've heard of this meeting. He did talk to me about it.
It's like, well, I'm glad. If I'm assuming, especially one of you will be accompanying him. Not sure about where you stand yet. But this will be happening the meeting will be happening within the end of the next 2 weeks, the end of the moon cycle. I do have I do know Seiravis said something about 3 days.
Possibly sooner, I believe, if all is in order beforehand.
Yes, the royal ship will actually be coming in tomorrow afternoon, so it should be ready by late afternoon if you are so inclined to be leaving early.
No, that's wonderful. Wonderful news. Yes, as long as everybody has everything in order, I see no reason to wait. I haven't seen the I don't think I've seen the capital before. Have I? Have I been there?
You have.
Probably a long time ago.
The last time you were there was after the incident.
Okay. It's been a long time. I'm interested in seeing it again.
It's like, I'm not sure if you remember much of it. I know that was a difficult time back then.
Yes, it wasn't, well, you know,
It's like,
it'd be nice to see again. Just kind of gloss over that.
Especially on better grounds. Well, we do have this nice meal.
Oh, I got it. Please continue. Please ignore me and the ladybug.
Never.
Are you having fun?
He's like, I don't know what to do with my life right now. Hey, just be lucky you don't have like 30 children surrounding you.
What is going on?
Welcome to Ladybugs on Saturday evening.
There's this. Please enjoy the meal. If there's anything that I can help any of you all with, please let me know, and I will see what I can do to get this for you. I do have the scrolls you were looking for. Do you want me to? I have them in my office now. I can get them sent to your room, or you can come pick them up.
I'll come by. I guess I'll come by and pick them up. I was hoping that I could find one to help slow your fall, but I didn't find it in the library, and I failed to mention to you when we spoke previously.
I might have one. I am not too sure. That's something that I've had in my repertoire for quite some time that I don't even know if I keep a scroll of it anymore.
Okay. Well, possibly on the return, if you don't have one, possibly on the return we can work it out.
Sure thing. I can always see if I can put it in order, and if not, you are going to the Grand Library. They might have something there.
So yeah, I'll come meet after dinner.
Okay.
Nylamine perks up with the idea of a grand library. Like, what'd you say?
But yes, please enjoy. It's a very fine meal. Basically anything you could ever want. 5-star dining.
Big
Delish.
Macs.
Delish.
At first, she's a little bit cautious, pokes around it, checks it out, takes a good whiff. She makes sure everybody else has had a bite, waits a good 2 minutes, makes sure they're not dead yet, and then she eats it.
She's just sitting there.
So about 10
patiently
minutes later, when all the food is cold, she eats.
This would be better if it was warm.
Alright, you all finish your dinner. Little chitter chatter, nothing real big. Servants come by, clean the table, and Nathis gets up and says, if you need me, I'll be in my office to finish up some last minute paperwork, and then I shall be going off to bed myself.
Hey, I'll be there shortly. Nylamine, I will meet up with you as soon as I'm done doing with this. By all means, finish your meal. I'm done eating by this point, and I'll get up and follow Nathis out.
Of course. Alright, so Seiravis and Nathis excuse themselves on the table, and they both head out the door. You three doing anything? Still munching?
Yeah, I mean, when Laena finishes, she'll head up to her room. She'll be like, well, I'm getting a bit tired, so I'm gonna go ahead and head upstairs.
Thanks again for the pastry.
Oh yes, absolutely.
And then she will go upstairs.
I'm gonna go outside,
Okay. What'd you do outside?
lay in the grass,
Okay.
and look at the stars.
Alright. Alright, you follow Nathis into his office, and you see on his desk, besides the stack of paperwork that he has finished filing perfect in order, you see that he has 2 rolled up scrolls on the other end of his desk.
Oh, very nice.
And so he goes and opens one and he's like, well, I asked for one copy of it, but they gave me 2 copies of the Copperhill languages, so I guess here you go, unless you want a second one of it.
Oh, I don't believe it. We'll just keep it on hand, I suppose.
Like, I sure will. And you see that
Trying to help him.
Just leave him. No, don't squish him. Don't squish him.
No, I'm not gonna squish him.
Just throw him outside and I'll get a break here.
Don't
The
throw
room's not
him.
much longer.
Jeez, that's aggressive. That's aggressive.
you take the scroll and I guess you head back out and start cropping.
What about possibly funds?
Oh, funds, yes.
These little buggers
I'll-
are strong.
I'll give it back to. It won't be much because I can't spend enough for 4 people on a journey. But it will definitely be enough to cover anything you need. The fare is covered with the ship, so you don't have to worry about that. But there will be a bit of spending money for each of you.
Okay, that'll work.
Okay. Anything else I can help you with?
No, if you don't have the falling spell scroll, then that's kind of it for the evening, I suppose. We'll get rested and see that we're prepared.
All right. Well, I know that it should be in around early afternoon tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I will send Pharaoh to give you a word when it's ready.
All right, thank you very much, Nathis. And good evening, Uncle.
Good evening.
And I'll leave. And before I go back to my room for the night, I'll swing in and check in my mother's chambers.
Okay.
Really forget about me. See how it is.
No, I haven't forgotten about you yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has it now.
You go and you see a familiar gnome servant that is there, just keeping her stable, feeding her as much as she can, just to try to keep her alive, and still there in her comatose state.
So I'll just look at them and say, any changes?
No, not one.
I'll lean over and just kind of touch her hand for a second and then go find Nylamine.
Did you tell me you were going outside?
No, I didn't tell anybody. I just
I'm
got up and went
I'm
outside.
going to her room. That's where I was going
Just
to.
got up and went outside. I'm laying there in the grass looking at the stars.
Alright,
Seiravis looks dead.
you get to her door, and do you just go in or you knock?
I'll knock. I'm not a barbarian.
Hey, your castle don't know. There is no answer.
Nylamine. That's rather odd. Do I see any servants around?
You see Pharaoh coming from where his room is. Definitely a bit more relaxed than his normal servant garb,
Okay.
but still very respectable.
Pharaoh.
Yes, Sarah.
Have you seen Nyla?
I can't say that I have. Not after the dinner, no.
She had asked me to swing by and speak to her. If you're going to be around, if you happen to hear her come in, could you let her know that she can find me in my chambers?
I sure will. It is getting kind of late, so I'm not sure how much longer I'll be staying up. It's supposed to be a busy morning.
I'll be back in
Okay.
like 40 minutes, something like that. I've done all my
Well,
stuff.
if you hear anything, please let me know.
Okay.
And I'll head back to my chambers. Is my guards there? Is Trusk there?
Trusk is there, standing outside your room.
Okay. As I go to Trusk, could you do me a favor?
Yes, sir. What can I do?
You know Nylamine, the new tiefling that's been staying with us?
Yeah, she's too bright.
Yeah, she can be a handful. She wanted me to come visit her, and she wasn't at her rooms. Could you possibly maybe just do a quick pass and see if you see her on the ground somewhere?
You could certainly check. I'm not sure. You think she's still in the castle or like on the greens?
Well, as you mentioned, she's a little, something. So I'm not real sure.
And I'm not even here to take
I
offense.
would start looking in the kitchens. And then maybe
I mean, that's a fair assumption.
and then maybe
Talliah would
possibly
look in the
outside the
kitchen,
grounds.
too.
I don't see her much as like she's sitting around. She likes to sit with her book at sometimes outside. So yes, I would probably check the kitchens and then maybe out on the green somewhere.
I will definitely do that.
I think good man, Trusk. And then I'll just go in my rooms.
Okay. I will definitely let you know what I find.
I'm just
Thank you.
imagining Talliah just sitting there by herself, playing with
Playing with
ladybug.
Talliah's still at the dinner table playing with the ladybug.
No, she took the ladybug to her room.
Oh, she took the ladybug to her room.
Okay.
He's trying to make an escape.
So what are you two doing?
Talliah's playing with the ladybug. Laena would go back to her room and get Felix, and she'll kind of sit on her bed and read for a while. She's got a book she's been reading. So.
Yeah. What are you doing, Talia?
Be about the same. But it's that one book that she's read 1 billion times. That's obviously a child's book. And she just continues to read it. Does not take her long to read it.
Okay.
And then she'll go to bed.
So as you are stargazing, you see
Puts her jacket back on.
a well-dressed, well-armored half-orc come out into the green and goes, Seiravis is waiting for you in his chambers.
Oh, okay. So I go. Hopping and skipping. Per usual.
He just beelines straight towards it and just has the door open waiting for you. Like, she's coming.
Just flew on that ladybug.
Whoa! Whoa, buddy.
Seiravis, hi!
Wow. Whoa. So you wanted to speak?
Oh, yes. So, do you know anything about, werewolves or where to find them?
Werewolves.
Yes. And then I open up my book, because it's with me, and I flip to the part that's specifically about werewolves.
Okay.
And I said, you see?
Yes, yes, that looks rather interesting. If you have a few minutes, I could read that. But I can't quite make out the language that's written in.
Oh,
Not right now. I mean, in a few moments, if you give me some time, I can read it through it.
Well, of course.
Okay, and I'll take the time to cast this comprehend language ritual. Cast it.
You burning the scroll?
Oh no, I don't have it written down. That's right. No, I can't do it yet. Possibly I could check it in the morning. But where to find werewolves? I mean, there are places. Why are you looking for a werewolf?
Well, you remember I told you about my vision that I had?
Oh, yes. You're supposed to find some. I thought it was just a man.
Well, it was a man-wolf? Werewolf, basically.
Okay. But did it give you any kind of indication of where to go?
Well, it said something about the shadowed sun that would help me find whoever this was that I was supposed
He'll
to be
take
finding.
some He'll take some notes on that. I kind of jot that down. Oh, doesn't sound familiar.
But this is odd, and I flipped to the back of the book, kind of where it stops writing, right? I said, "You see here? It's like they just stopped writing mid-sentence."
Oh, that's very, very odd.
And then, like, the rest of the book is blank, like they never finished.
That's very, very rare that you see something like that. Yes, if you trust me with it and leave the book with me, I could possibly read through it in the morning.
All right. Do not let anything happen to this.
I'll keep as good
I
a guard as
risked
I
my
possibly.
life to get this book.
Well,
and to
as
save
you
it.
know, I was there to
Yes,
help
yes.
save said life.
Yes, I know.
So I will protect your book.
Okay. Are you sure you'll protect it?
I will protect it right up until it costs my life. But not quite that far.
I don't like those odds.
Well, I mean, if I give my life for your book, then I'm going to die and they will still have your book.
I guess that makes sense. Alright. I'll need it back as soon as you're done with it.
You know, I do have the big, mean, scary half-orc outside my door right now.
Okay.
Okay, he will actually give his life for the book. I, on the other hand, will not. He will absolutely give his life to
promise
protect me protecting the book.
Promise me.
I would rather not die for a book.
I agree, so I don't think we've got anything to worry. Because think about it, there's several people they've got to get to even get to our good friend Truskia.
The second you are done with this book, I'll need it back.
Yes, I will work on it in the morning.
Made that clear.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't.
Okay, is there anything else? Are you good? Are you good? You seemed a little extra jittery.
Well,
There was something in the food.
no, I think I'm okay.
Okay, as long as you're all right.
After a pause that was all too long.
But look at it this way. Your uncle did say that the ship could possibly be ready to leave tomorrow evening. So, we could
And
possibly.
I could go and see that library.
Yes, and the world. We're going to be traveling across the empire. We're going to be on a boat.
Yes, I guess
It's
that's
going to be
important too.
lovely. It's going to be just out the ocean breeze. It's wonderful. Have you ever sailed before anywhere?
No.
Oh, it's absolutely marvelous. You're going to love it. But I do suggest getting a good night's sleep. And again, I will look at your book in the morning.
Keep it safe.
I do have to do some other things before I can read this language.
Okay. Do not let it out of your sight.
It'll be fine.
Do not let anything happen to my book.
Your book will be fine.
I will be very, very upset.
I-
Upset as I was with that giant thing.
I sense a pattern here, but your book will be fine.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm absolutely positive. That your
Maybe
book
I
will
should
be
just
fine.
stay to make sure it's safe.
Nylamine. Go
Okay,
check it.
okay. I sit the book down. I leave. Keep it safe!
I just shake my head. I throw the book out the window. No. No,
And then she wakes up from the dream.
Then she wakes up.
just unreasonably mad at Seiravis for no reason. Throw my book out the window. And he's just sitting there reading it.
So I'll take the time to transfer this spell
Okay.
over to my spell book and learn it. And I'll probably won't be able to wait. I'll test it out right then to try to do it and read through the book.
Okay.
Pull up the book.
So, you go, and are you just reading the book or looking for the part that she pointed at?
I'll probably try to read through the book, but then I'll also I'll pay extra attention to hers. But I'm curious about this book. I want to know why they're after it so bad.
Go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Don't fuck me, I didn't actually say that. Don't say. 21.
21? Alright, so...
Sherlock Mother Holmes.
You go and you start reading through the book, and it is talking about the magic that wizards use in the rituals that they use to use against the lichens. And then it talks about a champion chosen from the god Saloon to counter the wizards. It ended up causing this. The fight was so intense, it ended up causing the city to sink into a swamp. And it's talks about this champion who starts talking about how to find this champion or summon, and it cuts off. That's where it cuts off.
So it cuts off talking about how to find the champion?
Mm-hmm. And when you look through the pages, you see the arcane symbols that were shown to you previously, and you look more in depth, and it looks like actually make an Arcana check for me with advantage.
I'll like that. That's not going to be good at all. I believe that's 11. Yes, 11.
11. You notice that on the page that the writing stops, the arcane symbol that is there is out of place. Everything else has either been bunched together that looks somewhat similar to the way you would write a spell, but this one looks almost like it's been completed. Like something's missing. It doesn't seem similar to any of the other arcane runes.
Do I know how to fix it or make it fit?
Not with that Arcana check.
Yeah. I'll keep looking at it. I'll work on it for a little bit longer. But I'll just kind of make a note that something's up with the runes in the back of it and everything. I will go through and try to take a little bit of time to transcribe some of the runes into just a notebook that I keep on such things.
Okay. It takes you a good bit into the night to get this done, especially with you having to cast a spell once an hour.
Yeah.
You get about most of the way through writing down the arcane runes, and it does, as you get them all side by side, it does look like there is some sort of pattern to them, but there are missing links, like evident missing links, especially with them side by side.
Okay.
You don't know if that out of place rune has anything to do with it, or if it was never finished in the first place.
Okay. I'm gonna figure it's late, so I will close the book. I will lock it in my drawer, where I keep my my other notebook on such things,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will head off to bed.
And we will take a break right there and wake up in the morning.
Very important.
And we're back.
Oh wait, were any of us really actually gone?
All of us, always.
Are we going to meet for breakfast?
I'm probably sleeping in. I stayed up way too late playing video games.
First thing I do whenever I wake up.
Are those like the rain me knots?
Yes, rain me nuts.
First thing I do when I wake up, go to Seiravis' room.
Okay.
Excuse me.
No. Seiravis!
Trust.
Truck's like, he's probably still asleep.
Seiravis!
He's probably still asleep.
Seiravis!
He's still asleep. No, I'm good.
Go wake him up.
No.
Please?
No.
Do I
I'll give
hear
you some
this
gold.
from my room?
No.
I want to hear this. Her yelling at the door.
She's on the other end of the castle.
He said, yeah.
I thought we were all in the same.
You three are on
Oh.
the same part. He's
Got it. Got it.
I'll give you 3 gold.
No.
4 gold.
No.
5 gold.
No.
6 gold.
No.
7 gold.
No.
I'll go wake him up myself.
No.
Why not?
I will wake up. I will stumble to the door. Oh yes, Nylamine.
Good morning.
Oh my god!
Nylamine.
Sleep well.
No, I did not. I was up most of the night with your book. I'm tired. Let me sleep.
Can I have my book back?
If it's that important to you, yes, let me go get it. I haven't had a chance to really go over it this morning. I was working with it last night. I found some things I feel like a little longer with it. I might be able to have some answers for you, possibly.
Alright.
Okay, let me sleep. And I start closing the door.
So he was asleep.
Stop. And I stomp my way back to my room.
I can't control the chair. That's me.
Okay.
I can't control
Cause you took it away.
You go back to sleep.
Yes. Yes, because figure I'm still trying to do my long rest.
What do you do? Now that you've stormed off.
Going back to my room, and I'm going to try to talk to Zoff.
Okay. What are you two doing?
I guess go find breakfast.
Well, the first thing Laena
I
would do
don't know
is to see
what
if
she would do.
Seiravis is awake. So she'd go to Seiravis' room. So she'll go.
You should just get a sign that says still sleeping.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, she'll go and knock on the door.
Trust is there like, Nylamine just came over here. She's still asleep.
Oh! Well, in that case, never mind.
Takes back knock.
She just slowly steps back and goes, I'll check back later. And she'll go.
Good idea.
She'll go down and find breakfast too.
You just, meanwhile, you just find Talliah like,
Looking around. Like
where's
that.
breakfast? I still don't know my way around yet.
Let me direct you to the kitchen.
Why, thank you so much.
I will direct her to
Alright.
the kitchen.
You all head to the kitchen and
I tell her about the ladybug.
You know.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, I was reading my book, and then it came, And the little thing wouldn't stop. So I had to let it out.
Oh, that's very interesting. That's very interesting. I'm glad that you had a good time with the ladybug. I bet you let it outside.
I did put it outside.
That's good. Ladybug.
So you all make your way over to the kitchen, and you have the 3 servants who are there preparing a breakfast enough for everyone. As you come in, you have excuse me. You have Pharaoh, who comes around and says, breakfast will be ready shortly. Please take a seat at the table, and we will have it out for you in just a minute.
Okay.
And leads you to the table in the next room.
Laena.
Much calmer table setting than last night's. And you guys are maybe waiting 5-10 minutes before you have plates of breakfast brought out for you.
Yum.
So did you enjoy your first night sleeping in the castle?
It was very comfy.
Besides the ladybug.
Yes. I did. It was very comfy.
Oh, that's very good. You had never... I'm sure you haven't ever been in this kind of setting before.
No, I mean, I had a, at home, obviously I had a bed and stuff, but not quite as extravagant as this.
It's a little bit taken used to, that's for sure.
Well, as long as I have breakfast, I'm pretty much good.
Just try not to get lost.
I'm really glad I ran into you.
I
had no idea where I was
like I
going.
most certainly did when I was younger.
So you call for your friend. You call for him and he does not show.
That's weird. It's obvious. It's obvious. I held out some gold in my hand. It's obvious. I have to ask a question. It's obvious. I need to ask you a question. Just imagine how weird this would look if somebody walked in.
I mean, in your room, I hope no one's just walking in.
You never know, it's his castle.
Just imagine you're sitting on the bed staring straight at the wall. Just yelling.
There's a window, right? I'm gonna open the window.
Nothing.
That's obvious. Still not? Lay down on the floor like this. That's obvious! Oh my god. That's odd. I'm gonna look around.
Okay.
Is there anything?
Make a perception check.
That didn't do anything. You said perception? That's a 7.
Nothing in your room seems out of the ordinary.
No, like... Nothing?
No.
No, nothing.
No, like, jewelry particularly missing?
Mm-mm.
Any creatures outside seem eerily suspicious?
Nope.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the kitchen.
Alright. So you open the door.
Kind of agitated that Azophius didn't show up.
You open the door to your room and he goes,
Did I scare you? Oh my god. tedious. Well, why couldn't you just... Like you normally do. Why do you have to scare me?
Because it's fun.
Get in here.
I am in here. I'm behind you.
I close the door. Turn around. And I go,
He, as you flick him that, he does a backflip and then comes back to the same spot. Does a...
well, now I'm not going to ask you.
Oh, okay. Goodbye.
That didn't go how I planned it. I go to the kitchen.
Alright, you head off to the kitchen, and you see, you come to the kitchen while the servants are bringing out two plates of food out for Talliah and Laena.
Okay. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Sorry, my voice cracked.
And then I'm going to go to the kitchen. Like, into the actual kitchen.
Okay.
And I'm going to cook myself some breakfast.
They're used to it by now.
They just have a space prepared.
I'm going to cook myself
No,
some
no,
pretty good
please,
breakfast.
please.
What do I roll for that again?
Add your dex mod and your proficiency bonus.
Would it not be like a performance check?
That's going to be some bad food. You said dex plus proficiency? That's going to be
I
a
thought
5.
Oof.
5. You've got some burnt toast. And only some burnt toast. Everything else is unedible.
Oh.
I'm just going to throw it away. I am disappointed in myself. I will go down. I'll go and sit down at the table with them and...
Are you alright?
One of the servants comes in. You don't have any food. You want me to make you something?
No.
Oh, okay.
Are you alright?
Did something happen?
This people rude. Toast burnt. Ugh.
Oh, you got
Rude
toast.
people and burnt toast. That sounds like a terrible start to the morning. I have unburnt toast.
No, thank you.
She doesn't like to eat food that she doesn't make.
No, I know that. But I'm still gonna be nice and offer some food.
Oh, okay.
That way she can't say no one offered her food.
Oh, people offer it to me all
I was
the
like,
time.
I don't
Just
think
eat
that
it.
she would say that.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I'm just gonna sit there looking all gloomy.
So you all are eating your breakfast while Nylamine just sits there and pouts.
So anyway, let me tell you about this ladybug.
Oh, a ladybug.
Yes, I was reading the most thrilling book last night.
Oh, tell me more.
Oh, that book's not important. But this ladybug was in my room, and he's just flying everywhere, trying to get free. And first he wanted to behave, and he wanted to stay, and I was like, I'm just trying to help you. And then finally I was able to get him and put him out the window.
I am genuinely interested. Like I even
And I did it
stood up
without
and stood up
squishing
in my
him.
seat. You did it without squishing him?
Yeah!
How impressive!
You know, when I was a kid, I used to squish him all the time, but since then, I've learned how to be very gentle.
That's very impressive. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. I hope he's good now.
Me too. Or he could have fallen out the window and died. But we don't think about that.
I mean, he can fly. So, yeah, I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's fine.
Not bad.
Go free!
The tragedy.
He may have pooped in my book.
Freedom's an illusion.
Alright.
So about this time, you finish your long rest.
I stagger out of bed and I'll go to my desk. Throw on a robe of some sort. Go to my desk, unlock the desk, pull out my books. Probably take a second and go through, try to cast my spell on it again, ritual cast it.
Okay.
Comprehend languages, and just try to do I'll probably spend like an hour, I guess, kind of working through it again, just seeing if I can puzzle this out before I take it back.
What are you trying to puzzle out? The runes or?
Well, I'm trying to see if I can. I'm trying to glean any information that makes me think that I would, if it sounds anything familiar geographically to something similar to where I know, because it doesn't. It's like it cuts off right as it starts telling you how to find this person, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'm trying to find anything in there that may give me a hint geographically as to where maybe this place is. I'll probably spend 20 minutes kind of skimming through the part that she pointed me out to and everything. And then the rest of the time I'm going to try to work out the runes.
Make an investigation check with advantage.
18.
18 total? You start going through with the way that it's cut out, you get no geographical location on where this so-called champion could be now, but you do reading about the ruins of reading about the city that got sunk into a swamp. You do end up remembering that you have found a magic item in a ruins in a swamp, and you don't know if this is a connection to that or maybe the same geographical area.
Okay.
But you do remember there being ruins and swamps.
Okay. And for the arcane symbols and stuff?
For the arcane, make an arcana check.
15.
15, the especially with the you getting your most recent spells, you do notice that these runes have more of an abjuration glyph to it. And you get the sense that it might be leading more towards more of like a warding type of spell.
Okay.
But with the last, not the one that's out of place, but with the last one that seems to follow the order, it suddenly takes a dark turn. And instead of it being abjuration, turns to necromancy.
Okay. Alright, well, at the end of it, I will, just out of curiosity, I'm going to cast, I'll ritual cast Identify on this book.
So you cast Identify, and there is no spell on the book.
Okay. Well, that's something. So I'll get the books out. I'll see if Pharaoh's around to help get me dressed for the day, and probably want to gather up some bits and stuff. I want to go see if I get that leather armor fitted a little better. It's a little snug, so ill feeling. See if I can get that done before the boat gets here or anything. So I'll gather my stuff up and head for breakfast, I guess, to find them.
Okay.
I'll take the books with me.
Alright, you take your books with you. You head off to the dining room, and you see three of them there. Laena and Talliah are finishing their meal, and Nyla is sitting there pouting.
Okay.
Uh,
Good morning.
Rise and shine, late sleeper.
Well, I had a late night. I was going over stuff. Here you go, Nylamine.
Were you trying to figure out those spells again?
Well, I mean, there was some I was trying to work with, but mostly I was doing a little reading for her.
Are you just cuddling your book at this point?
It's been a rough morning.
I know, we talked about it already. Remember I told you
ladybugs
about the
made it
ladybugs?
Your ladybug made it better.
I
just ignores
and now it's a
ladybugs.
long shot. From what I was looking at, it is a long shot, but there do seem to be some similarities in there for some of the things that it speaks of a place that me and Laena have actually been to. So I don't know. I'm a little loath to return. It was not the most pleasant of journeys, but possibly, something we could look into.
Do you think we could go? When we get back from...
Paichu? Yes, I mean, I think we could. I'd want to be better prepared than what we were the last time we went.
Where is this place?
It's a swamp.
Ooh,
And it's very inhospitable. It's not utterly safe. I know some lizard creatures that live there. Made it very, very dangerous for us.
And it was just you two?
Yes, at the time, yes. But anyway, maybe when we come back, we could look it out, or check it out and see if it matches up. It's the only place that I could think of that kind of matches the descriptions in your book. There's not a whole lot to go on, but there's also not a lot of swamps that I know of housing ruins of like sunken cities, and it just so happens that this matches exactly what we found was a sunken city. I'm going to go get some breakfast. Do you want some?
No, I'm fine.
I'll go get breakfast and I'll get a plate of eggs and toast for her.
I'm gonna go to the kitchen and make my own food.
I'll bring it and
Okay.
set it down at her spot.
I'm going
And then
to
I'm gonna
try
eat.
to make my own food.
you can then check.
That's a lot better. But you said Dex plus something?
Proficiency.
That's 18.
80?
That's a better meal.
That's because she's angry. She got a big
She's like,
angry.
I gotta be angry to cook.
She's gonna be angry.
She stomps into the kitchen and everyone's just like...
You're able to make yourself your meal.
Pretty good meal.
Anyways, I figured we'd go. You were speaking of having a leather worker look for
Yes.
things for Felix.
Yes, of course.
I was thinking possibly, and I'll set the thing there on the table, having this possibly fitted a little better. And seeing, just possibly figure if they can fix this, and they should be able to make, whatever it is, a harness for Felix.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, that was a little bit tight on you, wasn't it?
It's in all the wrong places. What about you, Talliah? Anything you're interested in doing today? Seeing? It seems we got till late afternoon, and then if we wish, if willing that the captain's willing to leave, we should be able to leave for Paichu this evening.
I'm good to stick with you guys. I'd like to see more of Brynthia.
Okay, well, we're going to go to this leather worker as soon as Nylamine finishes in the kitchen and brings her breakfast out here and eats.
If she brings it out this time.
I'll bring out some good looking food. It tastes
She
good.
comes out with
out
the leg of lamb. And
She somehow found like some rare spices in the kitchen.
Comes out making gang signs as is tradition. When she cooks, she is gangster. I made me some food.
It's a pretty good food.
Told you me and my crew will do.
And I go to Talliah. I'm like, Talliah, you have to try this.
Well, I don't just want to eat off your
Put
plate.
some on a plate.
It's good.
That's delicious.
Thank you.
Eats the rest of whatever she put on my plate.
Hair flip in Seiravis' face.
No.
I may hit you with a spell in a minute.
Now, is it braided back? Your hair?
Yes.
Like your mini? So he's just getting hit with a giant braid.
I don't know why I sit next to you. Alright, so after I'm done eating, that's
Alright. So you all finish your food.
Good.
Are you coming, Nyla? We're going to see a leather worker. It should be riveting, I imagine.
Why not?
Alright. You all get yourself situated and head out to the market side of town to see if the leather worker is not completely and totally slammed with the influx of people.
I pack up some of my food. I didn't eat it all. I'll pack up some of it and I'll bring it for the other one.
She's like, oh, everyone's leaving? Okay, I'll eat this later.
I'm bringing it for the
Lena-
other worker.
Lena
because I'm a
carrying
good
Felix like a
person.
football.
Wax Seiravis in the face again.
Water.
So
I don't even realize that I do it. I just.
You could be 20 feet away and her hair would find a way to
Fireball.
Fireball.
She's a tiefling. She's resistant to fire.
You still take half damage. Immune or resistant?
Resistant. Yeah.
Resistant.
I should be.
Your family only comes out of the pits of hell. I don't know what I mean.
You know.
And I'm a perfect angel. Just don't
You
make
know
me
that
mad.
is interesting. They should be immune. Anyway.
Anyway.
anyway,
Anyway.
you all make your way to the far side of the market complex where you have your blacksmith and you have your leather workers and you see that the blacksmith is quite busy, the armor smith is quite busy, not so much the leather worker. He's pretty empty. You actually see him out there tanning some leather, and he goes and looks at you. He goes, "Oh, Master Seiravis, I'm surprised to see you here on this end of town."
Oh, I have some armor here that I would like fitted to me. It fits almost. And I was just seeing if you could maybe do some adjustments so that it would fit, better.
I sure can. Give me a minute. Let me take some measurements, and then I can start on the adjustments. And is that all you need from me today?
I mean, it's all I need. Laena has a very interesting proposal. I really can't wait to see you do the measurements on what she has in mind.
Laena just holds out Felix, like little legs like dangling. She goes, "Well, you see, this little fella, I would like to actually see it. It is a very strange request. I do admit. I'd like to get him fitted with his own little maybe like a little leather harness or something. Make him a little bit less squishy. A little worried about him sometimes, Don't really want him to get super hurt.
This is a very interesting request.
Yeah, I told you it was.
I go, for your troubles. My little.
Your little.
Bag of food. She packed the food.
I packed some lunch.
She made a picnic basket.
She took a doggy bag.
Boo.
Alright, he's like, I can, are you looking for, like, armholes and leg holes? Or you're just looking for something to carry him in?
No, like a little vest.
A vest.
Mm-hmm.
I
Basically, I want to get a little armor for my otter, if it's possible.
I guess I can.
Just something to protect him just a little bit better than him just being little fat and squishy otter.
Okay. Well,
She just shrugs.
I guess I'll make something.
She's gonna set him on the.
Sure.
You mean to tell me you don't fit water weasels every day?
No.
Not the important thing. Does he take the food?
No.
Take the food.
No.
Take the food.
It's really good.
No.
Throw the food at him. Not hard. Just a little. Take it.
Like you just toss it in.
Oh no, she's going to start a war with people. That's
He reaches down and just takes it and just drops it off.
That was a very, very bad idea.
So
Nyla goes to war, part 3! Nyla rages over food.
I go
Nylamine, it's fine.
Did you see what he did?
Yes, I see what he did. He said no. He said no. He said no. And he said it politely.
At least he didn't throw
At
knives
this
at
point,
me.
at
Or
this point,
kick you.
Nylamine, it is you who is being rude.
But I'm not.
Yes, you're insisting people do things they do not want to do.
Well, I could have
I
just
mean-
taken the food.
Your food was
Yes,
delicious, but I kind of agree with Seiravis.
You don't need to force things on people.
Hair flip. You both.
A mage
Dodges
hand,
out of the way.
A mage hand her hair and yank it.
That will be quite enough, Nylamine. This man is just trying to work.
He takes the better part of 10 minutes to get you get your measurements, and then doesn't really know what to do with the otter, so he just like lays a piece of leather over him
I love it.
and like just like starts like snipping away and just like puts little buttons on it just to keep it in there. Like, I guess that'll work. Yes, no, maybe.
Sure. Is it going to fall off? Easy. That's the real question.
He is a little slimy.
He's not too slimy.
Well, he's a water weasel. What do you expect?
It's leather.
A water weasel.
She just looks down at her chainmail.
Hey,
Yeah.
I mean, as long as it doesn't fall off of him right away, I'm sure it'll do.
I'm
Better than
kind of
nothing.
wondering, are you possibly using otter furs to cover the otter?
Let me wrap you in your brethren.
The souls of my brethren shall
You said-
shield me.
Their sacrifices were well worth it.
God, so dark.
I mean, really, you just chop off where their arms are and they have holes right there. It'd probably fit perfectly.
You're a horrible person.
Horrible.
Is this
He's a horrible
happening
person.
in game?
Yeah, I think so.
You are a horrible person.
But I mean,
And
I'm just
Felix's
trying.
reaction to this?
I'm just trying to problem solve.
He's a horrible person.
Wait, I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't hear that. And I added a bit of leather to
Sorry to give you a bit more gap. Let me know if I need to tighten this for you.
Okay, and I'll start trying to put it on.
I hope you put it on.
It fits better than it did before, but it is a little bit loose in some places.
Okay.
Okay, it feels like it's possibly could chafe, you know, here and maybe over here.
He goes and takes a bit of leather and while it's still on you, will take a small knife and make little holes in the leather and make straps around it just to get it a bit snug.
Okay. I feel pretty good.
Yep.
Oh, thank you very much. How much do I owe you for this?
It's cool. Let's do 2 gold for you and 3 gold for whatever the hell I did to that thing.
Okay, that's great. I will give him his 5 gold.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
So now you're otter and you now have leather armor.
He's beautiful. What is his
Studded
AC?
leather armor.
His so it's what 12 plus dex.
Yeah.
No, leather's 11.
11 plus dex.
And that's it. I guess I don't even know what I'm doing the rest of the day. I guess we're just going to try to travel around, show Talliah around a little bit. And,
Oh, that bakery. Can we go to that bakery?
Oh, absolutely.
That was delicious.
Wasn't it?
It was.
We're going to the bakery.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
If we weren't, then we most definitely are now. You are going to the bakery.
And a hop, skip, and jump later.
I'll poof Sega out and let her sit on my shoulders, just have her out.
A non-water weasel.
A non-water reason.
Weasel.
A land weasel.
Land weasel. Water weasel.
You
just
all you all get to the bakery and the bakery line is around the corner. It is extremely busy.
Wow.
Now, I know I have faced a lot of things with the 3 of you since we've met. I am not facing that line.
Out of all the things, it's a line that stops you.
It is literally where I draw the line.
As a line.
So we're gonna go then?
Hey, I'm not waiting for that. I mean, if you guys want to, you know, if you want a pastry that bad, by all means.
I mean, it's whatever you guys want to do.
What else would you like to do?
And I don't really have anything today. I mean, we're just waiting on the ship. I really have nothing else to go. I mean, there's some things I probably could do around the castle, just to make sure all affairs are in line.
Okay.
We probably, I don't know, I mean, we're going to be traveling. We probably want to maybe stock up on supplies.
Maybe get some health potions.
It could be a possibility. I don't know. I mean, I think I'm carrying 1 with me.
I mean, Nyla's great, but we should put all of everything on her or she'll get exhausted.
Accurate.
Plus, you gotta be able to cook, right?
Well, I think Laena used her healing potion on Nyla.
I still have
Last
my
time, too.
healing potion.
Well, I don't
Yeah,
have
I don't
one,
have
so-
one.
I still have my healing potion.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
It's
mean,
not a bad
I mean,
idea.
there's some things we should probably pick up. There's probably any type of shop we need would be here. We've got till this late afternoon before the ship's supposed to be in. So
So the real question is, how bad do you want a pastry?
Not this bad.
Yeah, this line looks like we would probably be time for the ship by the time we get through there.
We will
Is
try.
there a shop of like
We will buy.
magical items?
Pastry in hand.
Weird magical items?
Interesting magical items.
A magic shop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A magic shop?
There's a magic shop, yeah.
Is
I
there
wanna
a
go
magic shop around here?
Okay.
I'm going to the magic shop.
Where's she going?
What magic shop?
Going to the magic shop. And she just takes off after Nyla.
I believe they're going to the magic shop.
Yay! Going to the magic shop.
Okay. You all make your way over to the magic shop.
I do glitter bomb.
Oh, sorry.
You make your way over to the magic shop. And you alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Sure.
Uh,
You make your way to the magic shop, and there's quite a bit of people in and out. Not too bad. You get back there, and there is an half orcish gentleman behind the counter. Yes. Is there anything I can do for y'all today?
Oh, just browsing, seeing if you have anything interesting.
What cool things do you have?
Yes.
Well, let's
Cool
see.
things.
You got all the magic items that probably no one can afford, and then the simple stuff down here.
So
Look at
I'm
the
gonna look
simple
the
stuff.
simple stuff.
Simple stuff.
all the magic items nobody can afford.
She's just like,
Right there.
whoa.
Right in the window. Draw you in.
Do you sell potions here?
Yeah.
It's a magic
What
shop.
kind of potions?
What kind of potions are you looking for?
Healing potions?
I was gonna say, I swear, if you
50
say
gold.
magic potion.
I can afford that.
1, 2, 10.
10?
Yeah.
Do I look like I have money for 10 potions?
I don't know. I gotta ask.
Can somebody
I guess
tell me
that's
how
fair.
many 12 silver? How much is that? Minus 1 gold and 2 silver?
Yeah.
Whoa, I didn't have. Thank you. I have to think about
I will
that.
buy one half potion.
I've been thinking about that this whole time.
It's just a regular potion of healing.
Laena trying to do math like
Exactly.
she's
I'm
doing a
gonna look at the
jutsu.
simple.
Exactly.
What is that, 2D4?
She's the
DD4
meme
plus 2.
of the woman with just the mathematics everywhere. That's Laena.
I'm gonna look at
Two.
the expensive items
The answer is 2.
Alright,
that I cannot afford.
what are you looking for?
Nothing. I'm just looking at them.
What are you looking at? The weapons, the armor, the jewelry.
Okay, here's a real question. 137 minus 50.
Gold?
87.
Thank you.
How did you do that?
Thank
Anyway,
you.
continue.
It's the wizard.
So, you see, this brooch necklace that he has hanging on like a. It's like one of the hair styling dolls, but it's just there with a half droopy face, someone really sucked at making it. You have he has a couple different rings, some have jewels inside of them, some have different engravings in there.
Which one looks the prettier?
You see one that has this it's this gold ring with this silver embroider around the edges of it, and then has this almost red glowing writing around it.
Oh, this one's pretty. What does it do?
I know you can't afford it.
But what does
Don't
it
waste
do?
my time.
But what does it do?
It does a lot.
That's very specific.
It makes you move.
But I can do that on my own.
Not like this.
Okay. How much?
20,000 gold.
Okay, let's go to the simple item.
I told you couldn't afford it.
What's in the simple items?
Yeah, I also wanted to know what was in the simple items.
What are you looking at? Jewelry? Weapons?
Jewelry.
Jewelry. Specifically, anything that would look like my ring.
You see nothing that resembles your ring. No.
Got it.
Um,
Alright, I'm good.
you
Thanks
see,
for the potion.
You see a beaded necklace. You what? Let's see. You have a couple of just different gems that are laid out. And he is in the simple. Nope, that's all he has in the simple. Well, no, he has a pearl as well.
Alright. What does this do? The necklace thing.
Let's see. This necklace will basically lets you take off a bead and you throw it and it explodes.
Oh, that's cool. What about this gem? I'm gonna point to one of the gems.
Let's see. He has a blue, a yellow, a red, and an emerald.
The red one.
Red one, this summons something that does fire.
What about this one? The emerald
Is that a
one.
ruby? The red jewel?
Water.
The
Same
emerald
thing,
one?
but does water.
What about the blue one?
It does air.
So I like the elements.
Yeah,
You sound like you're loving life.
I sure am.
See, I bet he would have loved my food.
He very well could have loved it, but he's not hungry right now.
Are you hungry?
No,
No.
breakfast was 2 hours ago.
How much for one of those summoning gems?
And how much for all of the summoning? Because I could totally afford that.
It's 800 gold for one.
Oh, no. Those are extremely overpriced.
No, it's not.
Yes, they are.
No, it's not.
Yes, they are.
No, it's not.
They are.
Level 2.
They are extremely overpriced.
No, they're not.
It's okay, Nylamine. We can come back. Do you want to get a potion? Does anybody else need a potion? Talia, you got one.
I'll take one.
What weird
50 gold.
kind of potions do you have?
What weird kind of potion?
Do you want weird or do you
What's
want
129
affordable?
minus 50?
Something I can afford,
Joe.
but is
179.
weird.
129 minus 50.
Fire breath.
179.
Anything else?
79. So 170.
Yeah, sorry, 79. Wicked mad.
He says
Thank you.
this one. It looks like a potion of healing.
It's just a potion of healing.
That's what you think.
But what does it do?
You could drink it and find out.
But I don't want to pay for it if I don't know what it does.
You could drink it and find out.
But I don't want to die.
Well, that's on you.
Talliah, come here.
Yes.
Drink this.
Why?
Just trust me. Don't trust me, trust him.
Did you pay for it?
No.
Well, then I'm not gonna drink it. That's stupid.
Can't you drink it and then I buy one if it turns out good?
Amount for the potion.
50.
Or you could just
like,
buy it
It's
now.
2d4.
I'm not going to buy it if I
plus
don't know
2.
what it does.
Well,
Then you drink it.
See, I know what it does.
Then why don't you just tell me?
Because I don't need it.
But you could tell me and you make a sale. If you don't tell me, you're not making a sale.
No, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
How does that make sense?
It doesn't. You're really just picking at him at this point.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to buy a potion that I don't know what it does.
Let me ask you this now. I mean, how much money do you actually have?
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay, so he pointed out that most of the things in here cost a lot a bit.
Well, I'm pretty sure I can afford it.
Well, I didn't buy it.
But I'm not going to buy it because that would be spending a lot of money on something that I don't know what it does, which would not be smart.
How about buying a regular healing potion then?
I already have a healing potion.
What's the name
Maybe
of
you
the
use another one. You do pass out quite often.
He's not wrong. Well, why won't he just tell me what it does? He says he knows.
Well, yeah, it's his potion.
Makes no sense why he wouldn't tell me.
Because you're
Bright
being
Star.
annoying.
Bright Star?
Mm-hmm.
But that
does
makes
the
no
half-orc look
sense. At any other shop you would go,
he
you would
is
ask them what
a
does this
very
do, and they
dark
would tell you what
green
it does because they're
half-orc
trying to sell it
with
to you.
I agree.
It's just
with
common
one
sense.
eye that looks
the
like
thing
to be
is, you
permanently
have been
swollen
asking
shut.
for weird questions
2
the
long
whole time.
tusks
He's just
that
at this
almost seem to
point
curl
kind of
back
like,
into his
okay.
skin.
The potion probably will hurt you if you
You
drink it.
are getting
And
on
two
my nerves.
Long
Tusks
tusks curled back.
curled
It's okay.
back, almost hitting his
now
upper
you
lip.
understand how he feels.
Very slender,
Laena!
like no
What?
muscle on his
Why
bone
won't
at
you
all.
tell me what it
Curled
does?
back
I
to
don't
his
want to
what
be
now?
involved in this
Upper lip.
situation.
Why is everybody so
And he said he's
mean to
slender?
me?
Yes.
I don't know, if you want a potion, just ask him what potions he has.
What potions do you have and what do they all do?
In what money range do you have? Can you afford? I'm sure he has potions here that are worth like 5,000 gold.
Oh my god, no.
So you have to be reasonable. You can't just walk into the store and say, "Tell me what everything you have." Okay, you have a certain amount of gold on you, and tell him within reason. Let's just say I'm looking to spend 70 gold. What can I buy?
I'm willing to
Seiravis
spend
teaches
80
Nylamine how to
gold
shop.
on a potion, but not 80 gold on a potion, up to 80 gold on a potion.
I got a potion of healing.
Nothing else.
No.
100
Everything
gold.
else will cost about 100.
100 gold.
Potion of water breathing. Potion of fire breath. Potion of poison.
Ooh.
This was a bust. I leave.
I think he was trying to tell you that.
Aggressive.
Are we all good?
I'm fine.
So have a great day.
You as well, sir. Thank you for your business.
Thank you. What was your name?
Roymond.
Roymond?
Yes.
Rowan.
Like Raymond, but with an L.
That's what I was thinking.
All their names
Well,
are so interesting.
thank you. I'm sure when we run out, we will come back for your services.
You will come back.
You're not there. You left.
Oh, I'm not that far gone. Where am I gonna go? I know what I want to do. What time of day is it?
It's early morning.
10:30, 11 o'clock.
Okay. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to learn how to do a cartwheel.
Make an acrobatics check.
Oh God, give me another 3.
Please don't give me another 3. Okay. 15 plus. Where's
Did she make the
acrobatics? Where's acrobatics?
It's in
There it
books.
is. Oh, okay, that's a plus 0. 15.
That's a +0.
You it's a little wobbly, but you get around to doing a cartwheel.
Laena, did you see that?
What? You did what now?
Do again.
Another acrobatics check.
This is it.
18.
No, it's
Oh.
better.
It's better.
You're starting to get the hang of it. You're don't keep your legs straight, but you don't get fully upright. You're still a bit on an angle.
You see that?
Very good, very good. Well done. Well done. That is very nice.
Okay, what are we gonna do now? I accomplished something. I'm proud of myself.
I'm not doing that.
See if this does not do cartwheels, naked.
We don't know how to do backflips.
Arm wrestle either.
I think I'm a bit too tall for a backflip.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not on wrestling.
I'm backflipping.
I literally have nothing to do.
Make an
until the
acrobatic
bug
check
gets
at
here.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Why
I
a
think I might need
disadvantage?
to.
So you're learning how to do backflip.
Oh, okay, I guess I rolled that one.
They're both 17s.
It was meant to be.
Nylamine's adventures go from chef to circus.
Gymnast.
Yeah.
Nylamine becomes a gymnast, part 1.
I'm the flipping cook.
You know what? I'm gonna need to. She's a flipping cook. I'm gonna need to make note of all these titles of this stream so that we need to have. Let's see this one.
You go and you do a backflip and you hit the ground, stumble a bit, but you're able to keep yourself on your feet.
You see me do
Now that was impressive.
Thank you.
I really didn't think she was going to pull that off.
The DM didn't either.
I can't believe I rolled 2 17s. I can't use those for a while.
I do think that if the ship's going to be coming soon, that we do need to start getting ready for our trip.
Okay. Well, in
Sounds
that
like a
case,
good plan.
go to the castle and possibly pack up and get ready. Yeah, I mean, are we leaving this evening? Is that the plan?
Is that what you want to do?
Does anyone else have any business here while we're here?
Do
I
you
think
know?
we're all pretty shaped up at this point. I mean, there's some things here I could do, but I mean, I think I can do those in the capital as well.
So
That's.
I guess that means we're good to leave then.
Sorry. You all head back to the castle. Get your stuff packed away. As you all are about to get done packing, except for Talliah, because she's already packed.
I don't have anything.
You guys are about done packing up your necessary supplies for a trip to the capital. Seiravis, you come to your room and you have a bag of 600 gold.
Nice.
And
I'm gonna go back immediately and buy that potion that she couldn't buy.
And you have the letter that was the invitation for the meeting.
Okay.
Everyone has an extra set of fine clothes laid out for you for the meeting. And that's all.
She looks at the clothes again. Okay. Packs them in her bag.
Pack my stuff up. Still being mad is obvious. I'm just being mad is obvious. I'm packing my clothes.
I hope. The beasts have awoken.
That is obvious.
One of them did.
It's more than one. It's at least 2.
That's what,
Yeah.
that's what he
Sounds
sounds
like
like.
37.
Yeah, somebody's probably taking them now. Alright, here's some getting packed.
You all get packed and by the time that you all finish, Pharaoh comes to you, Seiravis, and says, the ship has arrived and is ready for transport. If you are leaving ready, just let me know and I will tell the captain.
I believe the rest of us, the captain is willing to set sail tonight, then I believe we are all ready to go.
Yes.
Of course, I will let him know. I guess be in the dock in the next hour and we should be ready to go.
No, we will be there. Thank you so
Alright.
much, Pharaoh.
Of course, I we'll get looking into that interesting ledger while you are gone. I should hopefully have some answers.
I appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. I will go find the rest of my party.
All right. You get to the rest of the party. Talliah is just basically sitting on her bed, just waiting.
Talliah, the ship has arrived and seems like they're ready to sell out tonight. We'll gather in the others if you're ready.
Awesome, let's go.
Nylame's just mumbling to herself.
Lena's just finishing up packing her stuff and she's ready.
So you all ready and start heading out to the docks.
Mm-hmm.
You get down to the ship. You see a couple crew members going up on board, and then the captain is there. Is elven gentleman who's sitting there, and says, "Welcome aboard. I will take you there. It should take us about 2.5, maybe 3 days. If we don't have to make a stop, it should only take us 2.5 days. If we do have to make a stop for any supplies, then it'll take us 3.
That sounds reasonable. Your name? Captain.
I guess I should probably give you my real name, huh? My name is. You can just call me Marius.
Marius. Captain Marius.
Just Marius is fine.
Your real name?
Marius is my real name.
Okay. And you're not the captain?
I am the captain.
But you just want me to call you Marius?
Yes, you have
Okay.
a higher rank than I do.
That's fine.
The other 3 can just call me captain.
I'm gonna smirk a little bit at that. Thank you very much on willing to make a leave on such short notice.
Yes, I was prepared for it.
And I guess if you could have someone show us to our quarters.
Oh yes, of course. I have one of the deckhands that are actually by the stairs. He should be able to show you the way.
Okay. I will follow him.
You walk up to the ship and you see a very excited halfling. Is just there, kind of just bouncing, just waiting for you to get there. Yes. Well, I'm here to show you to your room. Let's see. Okay, please follow me. Are we gonna have 4 rooms? 3, 2, 1? There's gonna be a party in one? I don't know.
4 rooms, please.
4 rooms, of course. Alright, please follow me. It's gonna go right down these stairs. And okay, I'm excited. This is my first time out here. I'm so happy. So he just goes and skitters down the stairs and goes and opens up 4 different rooms. These are gonna be where you're staying. Please get comfortable. It should be a nice and easy trip. I will catch you all on board sometime throughout the day. Have fun. Okay, bye. And leaves.
Nylamine, I believe he may have been related to you.
I can see it.
I can see it.
I will check out my room.
Me too. Not his room, my room.
Everybody piles in the same room. What are you doing?
Party in one room, is what he said.
Oh,
It's beautiful.
this is not going to work.
It is a very simple room.
2-foot bubble.
It's a very simple room. It has a bed. It has a dresser. There is a bottle of wine in every room. Every room has a porthole. And
A porthole?
It's a window.
It's a window.
Oh.
And
D&D can be educational.
That it was like a charging point or something.
It's a charging. This is what you've done to today's youth. They believe windows on boats can be used to charge iPhones.
And that's really all that's in the room.
It's the new lightning connector. The porthole. Well, I mean, I suppose this will do. I'll set my things in there. Is there a desk of some sort?
There's a small dresser, but nothing really like a desk.
I'll just make myself at home.
You all unpack y'all stuff. Once the rest of the crew gets on board, you hear the captain yelling out orders to raise anchor and set sails, and you all feel the sudden jolts of the wind catching the sail, and you are now leaving Brynthia. On your way to Paichu.
Laena will go up top and kind of hang out on the deck.
Okay.
Nylamine's just gonna be like, I don't know about this.
I don't know about the water.
Talliah's just watching the dock goat get farther and farther away.
Okay. So you go up, and around this time, you see that the sun is practically setting. It is starting to get darker out there. You see all the crew hands on deck. A bit more than what you've expected on this ship. Seems jobs that really should only need one people have 2 or 3 on there. It's very odd. Seems like some of them aren't, as the captain gives orders, like one or 2 of them will actually obey the order. The others seems a bit reluctant to do it. And you're not sure if it's just because the nighttime's setting in, or if, or, you know, maybe you're tired and you're just seeing things.
Interesting. She's probably still gonna just kind of watch everybody and watch the ocean till it gets a bit darker, and then she'll go down and head down to Seiravis' room.
Make a perception check for me. 17. Nothing really out of place in the water. Looks like open seas. No real ships passing. All as you're going out there, you do happen to catch one ship in front of you. Seems to be heading in the same direction though. With that, the speed you're going, you're not sure if you might catch them or not. But says that everything seems about normal.
That's good.
What's the crew doing?
You're not there?
No, I went back up on deck.
You did not say that.
Yes, I did. I said I was watching as the
Yeah, she was
ship
watching
was
the dock
Docks.
get further and further away.
You have a porthole. You never said you went back up on deck. You just said you're watching the dock get further and further away.
I would
have gone back up to watch that. She's never been on a boat before,
me either.
so
I'm just in my room. Just be like, I don't know about this.
fine. I'll stay in my porthole room and watch from my porthole.
Or charging port.
Why won't my phone charge?
I'm definitely sitting in my room, lighting my lamps, going through my spell books and stuff.
Alrighty. As
as you watch out of your porthole, you do happen to out from the land. You do happen to see what looks like to be a bright light get shot into the air. As this happens, you see one of the disgruntled crewmates pull out a sword and stab the other crewmate in the back. And we're going to end tonight's episode there.
Ba, ba, ba.